He's going to run it. Cuts it up the middle, across the 40, the 45, the 50. He's out across the 45, the 40. He's got the 30, the 25. And he jumps a hurdle in the end zone. Touchdown, Titusville. Yeah! I like that effort by Hope. That's the second time tonight we've seen that.
Welcome to Titusville Rocket Football on the Stream. It's the final game of the season, and the Rockets welcome the Maplewood Tigers to Carter Field.
Welcome to Titusville Area School District's presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on the Stream.
It's the 3-6 Rockets and the 3-6 Maplewood Tigers. Good evening. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Steve Bodemer, Adam Bodemer set to bring you all the exciting action of Titusville Rocket football tonight. And again, for the final time, we are here at Carter Field, the beautiful Carter Field. We love games here, don't we?
Yeah, I do a lot. It's just kind of fun to not be on turf. We talk about it all season. We won't belabor the point here this evening, but it's just
we won't.
We probably will before we're done, won't we? It's just nice to be on the grass field. It's nice to be at Carter Field. This is one of the nicest stadiums, and historically one of the nicest stadiums in Western Pennsylvania. So
there is one thing I do want to say. Of course, tonight is senior night, and I failed to mention this. So there is one thing that all seniors used to always worry about, because you would line up at the goal line and your parents would line up the 40 or 50-yard line. The big concern you had at that time was, can I find my parents? Because you were never too sure what mom and dad were wearing when they came to the game. So all the guys would stand down there and say, you see, and you always had a cover, Everybody said, well, if your folks aren't here, walk to my So you always had that coverage going on.
Now, were you looking, Steve, because you were excited or embarrassed?
The only time
you guys keep this up.
In all honesty here, the only time that I ever, growing up as a child, was ever really close
Don't
to
bring this up.
was close to being embarrassed. We were at a school dance in the junior high around Christmas time, and Mr. McGowan came dressed as Santa Claus, and my dad came dressed as an elf. And I mean, to the leotards, the vest, the pointy shoes, the whole 9 yards.
And I was even throwing dust up in the air. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Well, and how
I don't know why
is it that
was...
I've never seen pictures of this?
That was about the only time I was really.
And I just want you to know, folks, he's on button number 3. So if all of a sudden he goes silent, it's because I got to the soundboard. Titusville is going to be kicking off as Maplewood comes out. We'll see if we can get serious here for a moment. It might be just a moment, too. And we will be kicking to Maplewood. The Tigers will be sending back deep. We'll catch a number here when he turns. I believe it's going to be the running back, Miller Peters. Yeah, he's going to go back and stand at about the 15. So Titusville will be kicking off, of course, from their 40. Both teams, as Luke referred to, is coming in here at 3-6. So one of these teams is going to go up pretty close to 500, which is pretty much Mr. Hancock's goal for this year for the Rockets, to come out at least 500. A goal that could have been reached, quite honestly. A couple of games we could have won, but just didn't get it done.
Steve,
so see what happens tonight.
Steve, if you could go back and replay one game, which game would you pick?
To replay one game, the Grove City game, without a doubt. If I'm hoping this team plays, I want them to play like they did against Grove City.
All set to go. It's going to be Brady Corcoran kicking off for Titusville. And it's a short kick. It's going to go 10. No, it's going to be an onside kick, and Maplewood's going to recover at the Titusville 49-yard line. So Maplewood will start off here this evening with a short field ball at the Titusville 49-yard line. Only went 9 yards, and consequently, we'll give them the short field, see what we can do now defensively with the Maplewood Tigers coming out, led by Dave Barker, quarterback. Peters will be in the backfield along with Paluski. And this time it will be Paluski, the running back, and with Barker in I formation. You got double wideouts both sides, singles on each side. Both ends in tight. Ball is given off to the running back straight ahead. He's going to get ahead for about 3-4 yards, drives forward, and that's Paluski. And he's a 5'8", 170-pound senior. Picks up 5, be second down in, second down and 5, second down and 6 maybe. Ball is right at the Titusville 45. This time they'll send wideouts, one on each side. Again, keep the ends in tight. Paluski, the running back. And the quarterback's going to keep the call, Barker, and he's going to come up and get hit quickly. Lamy, along with Nosco.
That's a good job there by the Titusville defense. The quarterback read it right. You'll watch the fullback's going to get met right there, so they can't give it there, and then they attack the quarterback on the keep. That's a good play by the Titusville defense.
Brings up a 3rd down 4 just inside the 45 of Titusville. Rosser will go wide to the right. They have one wide out to the left. That's be Newfer. Barker once again shotgun. On the snap. Going to throw. Throws down deep and overthrows. Oh, intercepted by Titusville. And that will be Todd Brown with the interception at about the 26-yard line of Titusville. Pass come up a little bit short, and Brown stepped in, picked it off.
That's a good play here. That's they saw the ball fake, and Brown dropped back. We haven't seen Todd on defense a whole lot, but he stays at home. Doesn't bite on the fake to attack the line of scrimmage. The ball was kind of lofted a little bit there. You'd like to see your quarterback throw a little bit more of a bullet on that pass.
Brown now will open up at shotgun. He'll have Easton Hogue as running back. Titusville will send wideouts to the left and doubles to the right. The wide side of the field will be to Titusville's left, going from south to north, if you're familiar with Carter Field, towards the grandstands would be the north end. All set to go. Todd out of shotgun. Puts in motion. Cody signs to the left. Todd with the ball. Todd's going to keep it. Todd's out across the 25, the 30, drive straight ahead, the 35 to the 36, maybe the 37, have enough for a first down.
Yeah, we're not too sure what the Maplewood defense is reading here. They took the ball fake to the outside because both linebackers went to the outside on the ball fake. It leaves it open for Todd, and up the middle. It's a good 10-yard pickup for Todd.
First down and 10. We'll spot it at the 36. Give him 10 yards on the play. Again, Titusville with doubles to the left, doubles to the right. Easton Hogue set up on the left side of Todd Brown at shotgun. Brown looking to throw, dropping straight back. Throws over the left side to Hogue, and the pass is a little bit low, incomplete. Coming up quickly was Newfer for Maplewood.
Yeah, Todd's drifting back, and again, we talked about him drifting a little bit. You want to plant that foot, and his left foot, he's got to drive forward towards the target. He's opening up just a little bit and letting that ball come up short.
Titusville will send Lamy and Signs to the left. And I believe Corcoran's to the right.
No, Corcoran's beside Brown.
Oh, yeah, Corcoran's in running back. Corcoran's going to keep the ball. Yeah, he gets the ball, drives ahead, but it's going to be stopped for maybe a yard gain. It was Anderson and Rusk on the right side that I missed. Give him a gain of 1. Brings up a 3rd down and 9.
Titusville didn't get much push on the offensive front that time. Maplewood did a nice job of controlling the line of scrimmage, so we're going to have to watch and see whether or not our linemen can move some people out of the way, create a crease.
Doubles both sides now for Titusville. Hogue back in the backfield. Brown's going to keep it. Brown's out across the 40, hits at the 45, drives straight ahead to 45, now he's at the 50, he's at the 45, the 40, he's going to take it to the house, I believe. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. No laundry, and touchdown Titusville. 54 yards, 64 yards on that play for Todd Brown.
And again, the linebackers leave the middle. Now here comes the safety. That's a good stick. Just got to hold on to him. Todd's not an easy young man to bring down. Breaks that, and then it's just speed to the end zone.
So Titusville puts the first points on the boards, and you mentioned that in the pregame, Steve. If Titusville can come out and get the big play, keep that emotion going. And it's just exactly what we did.
Yeah, the defense did a nice job picking up a turnover on Maplewood's first offensive series. And then you break a big play here for a touchdown. So that emotional that we talked about at the beginning, it just keeps right on building now.
Todd Brown now will attempt the extra point as they get set now for the kick. Ackerman to hold spot. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:29 left to go in the first period. Titusville 7, Maplewood nothing. We'll be back with Titusville's kickoff right after this.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hydetown Road in Titusville.
When you want brilliant color, gorgeous coverage, and an elegant finish that lasts, there's only one place to turn. Easy Care and Weatherall, made in the USA by True Value. It's not just paint, it's your personality. True Value. Start right, start here.
Brady Corcoran about to kick off. Peter standing back at his own 15. And it's going to be a short kick. It's going to be taken at the 40, out across the 45, breaks the tackle to the 50, down to the 45. Titusville drive straight, head to the 43. Big run there by Noah Marvin, 6 foot, 170-pound tight end. Handled that ball well, drove it down inside Titusville's 45 to about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, he does a nice job. He makes a nice catch. Of course, it's right to him. Then he just goes north and south. There's one miss there, and then it's just put your head down and drag some people along. And he drug.
He got a lot of people going with him.
That's what I meant.
First down and 10 now for Maplewood. They're going to have 3 in the backfield. This is something you don't see very often. And strong side left. Barker under center. Pitch back comes to Peters. Peters hops one man, is going to be hit and fumbles the ball. And I believe there's a penalty flag down. And a fumble. Titusville got the ball, I think, but I'm not sure what the flag is. And not a flag. He meant to throw his beanbag. I thought Titusville had the ball. They do. Titusville has the ball first down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
I'm not sure who gets in there. I think it's either Stearns or Oaks is the first one at the bottom of the pile to make them hop, and then I think it's Stearns that actually knocks the ball loose. I'm not sure who recovers the ball for Titusville, but there again, that's a good defensive play for Titusville. Right up front, you're controlling things.
Tough start for Maplewood now. They've had 2 turnovers and 2 possessions, an interception and now the fumble. Titusville first down and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Titusville bring the wideouts in tight on both sides. They stack them. Brown at quarterback. Brown on the snap. On the reverse, it goes to Cody Sines. Cody Sines gets to the outside. He's out across the 50, inside the 45, and knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line on the far side of the field. On that big counter we've been running, Steve.
Maplewood's been having some trouble. You watch some of the linebackers play. They take a step the wrong direction, and that's what it's designed to do, and then it's just speed to the outside. We hooked the corners and had a nice lane there on the left side. We continue to do that. It's going to be a long night for Maplewood.
Titus will now have a first down and 10. They're at the 45 of Maplewood. Doubles both sides. In motion goes McIntyre to the left. Todd with the ball. Todd gives it to Hogue. Hogue gets to the outside. He's across the 40 and knocked out of bounds. We have a penalty flag down. He's out of bounds somewhere around the 35. This might be a hold on Titusville. Might be coming back. We'll see. Hogue got a good carry. He got 9 yards on the play.
9 yards on the play.
Yeah. But we'll see what the flag is. And looks like it's going to be against Titusville is my guess. We're still waiting for the officials to make a call up this way so we can give you the information.
Again,
the block in the back.
Yeah. Number 21, I think McIntyre hit him right there late. The block in the back.
So that'll move the ball back on Titusville. Instead of a 2nd and 1, it'll be a little longer, first and a bunch. We'll see. We're still talking to Maplewood. Certainly they'll take it back, Steve. They wouldn't want to give them 2nd and 1.
I don't think I would.
Long discussion out there. We need to put mics on them like they do in the NFL to speed the game up. Boy, that's had a big effect on the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's really helped.
So the ball's back outside the 45 of Maplewood to about the 47, 48-yard line. And that's where Titusville will put it in place. 2nd down and about 14.
Should be first down.
Should be first down. There it is. Again, Titusville will come out of the huddle. They'll stack the receivers on both sides. Hogue in the backfield. Brown out of shotgun. 90% of the time. Brown dropping straight back, wants to throw, comes to the right side. Nobody with Hogue. Hogue's got it at the 40. He's at the 35. He ends the 30, the 25, inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
This is a nice little misdirection. They run Hogue through the middle up here, coming off to the right side, and nobody picks him up. And that ball's, he's just out there 5-7 yards by himself. And then once he gets his shoulders square, he's not going to try to juke you. He's going to try to run you over.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid. Had a really good season. That's Easton Hogue we're speaking of. So it'll be first down 10 Titusville. It's at the 25-yard line of Maplewood. Titusville will send doubles both ways now. Brady Corcoran and McIntyre to the left. Lamy and Signs to the right. Easton Hogue at the backfield. Hogue not going to get it. And it's going to stay with Todd Brown. He drives straight ahead to about the 20. Pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play.
And there you've got the ends kind of crashing down on the fullback, and Todd's forced to keep that ball, but he'll pick up 5 yards. And that's the problem with that read option is you've got to be able to stop both people. Right now, Maplewood doesn't have an answer to stop the second option. If they try that, they lose the first option.
Titusville will send trips to the right. Tom Rusk wide to the left. Ball's given off to Hogue. Hogue straight across the left side. Going to drive ahead inside the 15. And brought down there. The forward progress somewhere around the 15-yard line. Watch for the spot here. Was driven back. Good hit out there by.
Was a good single leg takedown.
Yeah.
But don't look at the size of that hole right there. The offensive line opens a gaping hole there. And 10 coming in from the safety position. Peters gets a little bit of a single leg there to bring Easton Hogue down.
Are you trying to impress Mo Burns standing next to you here?
I am. See, I knew what a single leg was.
He's not paying any attention to you.
I don't blame him.
7:33 to go first quarter, and Titusville is going to take a timeout and talk it over. 7-0 Titusville. Titusville got off to a good start. Maplewood got the opening kick. Titusville tried the onside kick, which Mr. Hancock loves to do that for some reason. He gambles a lot and makes it interesting for you. Maplewood got a short field inside our 50, right around the 48-yard line. But second play or so through the interception, Titusville drove it down. So Titusville's got off to a very good start so far.
Titusville has the ideal start you want in this football game. Coming into this ball game, you match up really well size-wise. Your skills seem to match up pretty well between Titusville and Maplewood. And you're just right now, you're getting the benefit of 2 turnovers. The one already led to a touchdown, and Titusville's currently driving here on the second one. The nice thing about this is so far, I think Maplewood might have 4 offensive plays.
Yeah, they have.
They've got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, it's the turnovers right now that's hurting Maplewood, and of course on the Titusville side, as you mentioned, Titusville's taking advantage of them. So Titusville will come out of the timeout. We'll see what that was all about. We'll send a wide out. I believe it's Lamy wide to the left. We stack 3 on the right. Pass is complete to the right side to Cody Signs at the 10, and he's going to be brought out of bounds at about the 5-yard line as they run him off that triple stack on the right side.
Yeah, this is just the stack there is just to create a little bit of confusion on the defense and give Cody Signs an opening. One of those 3 is going to be open. It was Cody this time. Todd does a nice job of delivering the ball and giving him a chance to square up and get more yardage.
So it's first down and goal from the 4-yard line for the Titusville Rockets. 7:23 first quarter. Titusville up 7-0 as Titusville comes out. They'll keep both receivers in tight on both sides. Easton Hogue, the running back position. Todd Brown, of course, at quarterback. On the snap, Brown's going to go to the left. Brown up across the 5, inside the end zone. Touchdown, Todd Brown, as he rolled to the left. Picks up the touchdown for the Rockets, 13-0. That was a little bit too easy.
Well, this is just a design run. You look out in front of him, you see who's out there. Jason Oakes going out there to clear out anybody who might be standing out there. There's just nobody there. I don't know what Maplewood defensively is seeing. It's causing him to collapse everything to the middle. So far in this ball game, everything Titusville's done on the edge has gone for big yardage.
7:18 to go first quarter, 13-0 Titusville, as Todd Brown will get set to attempt the extra point.
The only thing that bothered me there, if you watch Jason Oakes, he's gimping a little bit. And I'm not too sure if maybe he may have hurt that ankle again. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on.
Ackerman will do the holding. Snap, the kick is down, the kick is blocked. In quickly is the big boy from Maplewood. And let me see, that would be, get that name here if I can find my sheets. Alfonso Ruland with the block, 6 foot, 220 pounder. So Titusville will lead 13-0. We'll be back with a Rocket kickoff right after this.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has a reliable history of tradition and excellence in the community. They're trustworthy for all your needs, including pre-planning to ease your time of grief when the time comes. Garrett has served Titusville and the surrounding area for over 40 years, treating you with the utmost care, respect, and compassion. The professionals at Garrett are known for extending their kindnesses beyond the funeral. Garrett Funeral Home, now with 2 locations, 203 East Main and 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
At Sylvan Equipment in Centerville, we want to take this opportunity to salute all Titusville Rocket athletes and those who take part in any and all extracurricular activities. We recognize your hard work and dedication to your school, your community, and your family, and more important, to yourself. While you're working hard on the field or in the classroom, know that the hard-working folks at Sylvan Equipment will be there to support you every step of the way. Best of luck, Rockets, from Sylvan Equipment in Centerville.
Todd Brown to do the kickoff, and Peters was standing a little bit too close. It's going to go in the end zone. As soon as I saw Todd come out there to kick, I thought, Mr. Peters, you better back up. It's not the short kick this time. So first down and 10, Maplewood at the 20.
Yeah, that one wasn't going to go short. You see them start to creep up, and obviously the return guys, they want to touch the ball. That's why they're back there. Yeah. With Todd there, they're going to kick that ball deep.
First down and 10 now for Maplewood. This will be their third possession. As Steve mentioned a minute ago, they've had about 4 offensive plays and turned it over each time. So we'll see what they can see if they can get something going here this time. Wide to the left is Tatters for Maplewood, and doubles to the right. Catch numbers a minute. Single back with Barker back in shotgun formation. Barker, looked the wrong way. Barker pulls it down and has to drive straight ahead. Gets a pretty good gain. Pick up about 5, but missed the play a little bit there. He's coming to the left, and the runner went to the right.
Well, as a former quarterback, I'm going to say the running back went to the wrong side, but it looks like the quarterback turned the wrong direction. But he makes, a lot of times you see these broken plays, and they pick up decent yardage. That's 3-4 yards there for the quarterback. He did a nice job of not panicking, get what you can out of it.
Second down and 6 now for Maplewood at their own 24. Doubles to the left for Maplewood, single to the right. Peters, I believe, is the back behind Barker. Put a man in motion to the right. On the snap, quarterback reads, gives it off to the first man through, and he's going to be hit and driven back. Big stop out there. Gain of a couple on the play, but a good hit out there. That was Peters.
Yeah, I think Easton Hoga is the one that makes first contact, and then McIntyre is there too, and that's what you want to see. You want to see the first guy come in and get a good shot and have the second guy come in and clean it up.
Bring up a third down and 4. The ball at the 26. 6:09 left first quarter here at Titusville's Carter Field. Titusville Rockets leading the Maplewood Tigers by a score of 13-0. Doubles to the left now for Maplewood. Single to the right. Barker again at quarterback. Third down play. In motion, man to the right. Ball is given off. We have flags down, illegal procedure, I believe.
Yeah, the wide receiver on the right side of the formation.
Wait for the call. It is illegal procedure, so that'll move it back, make it a third down and 9 now for Maplewood.
And Maplewood doesn't need that kind of that play there. You've got something starting to go here a little bit. You had third and reasonable, and now you just could make it third and long.
Maplewood will send doubles to the left. That would be Dahl is one, and along with Rosser. They got a single wide out to the right, single back. Quarterback dropping back to throw. Barker gets the ball off and throws it deep over the 40-yard line. Nobody there. I'm not sure number 2. That would be Marvin. Seemed like he fell down, Steve. I'm not sure what happened there.
We'll see if we can see that. But, yeah, he's throwing this to nobody. Good pressure on him. He did fall. Wasn't going to get there anyway. Yeah, they were trying to sneak somebody up the middle of the formation or the middle of the defense.
That was Hogue, I think, that broke that up with stopping that tight end from going downfield. So all set. It'll be the kicker. Low snap. He's going to run with the ball. Comes out across on the low snap, and he gets maybe to the 20, and that's where he's going to be brought down. Titusville will take over. Not a lot he could do on the low snap. He picked it up, and that was the running back, Barulski, that also is their punter, Steve, and just a bad snap and another turnover.
Yeah, and if you look at this, you see Nosko's there first, slows them down. Then it's Danny Stearns who's hitting them next, trying to slow them down even more. And then Jason Oakes, your three biggest linemen, hit this kid each, and it's going to take wear and tear on that young man.
First down 10, Titusville. It's at the Maplewood 19-yard line, so a good field position for Titusville. 5:19 to go, first quarter. Titusville leading 13-0. Hogue in the backfield. Wideouts are stacked on both sides. Brown rolling to his left, looking downfield. Got a man towards the end zone. Cody signs, and we have a flag down. And the pass is complete in the end zone.
No, he dropped it.
He dropped it. Flag on the right side here. Might be a hold on Titusville. Have to watch this and see if we can pick up the penalty here.
I wonder if somebody moved early.
Well, it was an awful late flag for motion. Play was well underway. Wait and see what the officials make a call here.
You look at this coming up through here. I think he's got somebody short coming across first. Yeah, that's Brady Corkland there right in front of him that's open. He tries to go long here to signs in the end zone. I think he'd been further ahead to hit Brady on that shorter route.
And the officials are still negotiating. Oh, it's against Maplewood. I don't get the call.
Blow to the head?
That's what it looked
or
like.
Hands to the face or something, it looked like.
And it's going to be a major half distance to the goal. That'll take it down inside the 10. I thought it was an odd flag in that it happened late. Hands to the face it is against Maplewood, so that brings up a major penalty.
See, again, Maplewood continuing to just hurt themselves so much. Here, 2 turnovers, now a penalty, a punt, bad snap, and now a personal foul.
And officials still talking about this. I think they're trying to discuss whether or not it's a first and goal. It's a major penalty. I thought there was always on a personal foul a first down. And we'll see the ball is spotted at the 9.
It is Halloween, so that could be a costume that that guy's wearing.
Every Friday night we see these guys out here in costumes. Black and white stripes. And so it's first down, Titusville from the 9. Todd Brown rolling, gives it off on a counter to McIntyre. Nice break, a couple tackles. McIntyre trying to get to the outside and is going to be tossed out of bounds. And it'll be maybe a loss on the play. That's a pretty good start for McIntyre. He got off a couple tackles there.
Yeah, they do a nice job here coming up. Penetration there by one of their 75 makes a nice play, and then it's just a matter of guy after guy coming to him, and Skylar can never get this thing turned and get his shoulders headed upfield. So a nice job there by the Maplewood defense. That really kind of helped him out there.
That was Dustin Dello who made the penetration, 190-pound senior. So Titusville will have it now first. Check that second down from the 14. A loss of 5 on the play. Pitchback comes to Brady Corcoran. Coming to the outside. He's got a blocker ahead of him. Corcoran's going to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Titusville, no flags.
You could see that coming just as soon as the ball was pitched. There was nobody on the outside. He had Cody Signs out leading him. The only guy that was going to make a play on him here because he's got him beat here. His speed's good enough to get him there. And then Cody Signs there with a nice block downfield. Maplewood has got to figure out some way to get control of the edges because we're just running outside and getting big yardage on them.
4:51 to go in the first quarter. 19-0. Titusville probably will go for 2 since they missed the last extra point, and then they are going to set it up on the left hash mark. Wide side of the field will be to the Rockets' right. Titusville has wideouts to the left. Todd Brown's rolling to his right, still rolling, looking to the right. Now he wants to throw back over. Now he throws into the end zone, and it is incomplete, headed for Cooper Lamy. So that will go incomplete, and Titusville will have to come back up, leading 19-0. They'll get set for their kickoff.
Where do you want to be in a year from now? In 2, 3, or 5? At Pitt Titusville, you will be connected, inspired, challenge, and most importantly, be ready for your future. Pitt Titusville connects you with the quality education of a world-class university with a personalized and friendly atmosphere of a small campus. Discover what you can be at Pitt Titusville's fall open houses. Join us on Saturday, October 25th or Saturday, November 15th. Tour the campus, learn about our new merit scholarships, and talk with faculty about academic programs, including our new associate degree in petroleum technology. Be at Pitt Titusville and be ready.
The Titusville Moose Family Center number 84 is a proud supporter of Titusville Rocket Athletics. And just like in Rocket Sports, the Titusville Moose Lodge is committed to working together to make our community a better place to live, work, and play. The Titusville Moose Family Center contributes thousands of dollars into scholarship opportunities for area students, in addition to supporting other nonprofit entities in our own backyard. Students, get involved with your community and make a difference. Good luck, Rockets, and know we'll always be cheering for you from the Titusville Moose Family Center.
Todd Brown to kick off. The ball's taken by Peters at the 5. He's out across the 10, coming up the middle, across the 15 to 20, and he's going to be hit and brought down at about the 25-yard line. Pretty good run back by Miller Peters, and that's where the Maplewood Tigers will put it in play. First down and 10, spotted at the 26, I believe.
Yeah, this is a good job here. I mean, he runs it where they want it up the middle on the return, and Titusville does a nice job of collapsing this. And there's a couple of good pokes right there. You see Corkland and DeRozan introducing themselves.
First down and 10, Maplewood. Maplewood down 19-0 here in the first quarter to the Rockets. Maplewood sends a wide out to the left, doubles to the right. Barker at quarterback. Barker with the ball, hands it to the first man, and no, he's going to be hit. And the quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be hit. Nothing there. Both men.
There are three guys on the fullback. That's Stearns, Signs, and I think Oaks. And then the poor guy has Nosko, Lamy, and McIntyre and Hogue on him. That's makes it tough to run the ball when you get three tacklers on each ball carrier.
Brings up a second down, loss of 2, second down and 12. Doubles to the right and doubles to the left now for Maplewood. They don't want to get into a throwing situation. Don't look like they throw the ball real well. Barker at quarterback, Dave Barker, keeps the ball, comes up straight across, and he's not going to get anything, maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on the play, out across the 25 perhaps.
And right now you're just seeing Titusville is just standing up the line of scrimmage. There's no push from the offensive line. And when you can't push on the offensive line, your linebackers in on the defense are free to roam and make hits.
Maple was trying to run over the right guard. He is a 5'9", 325-pound senior. That'd be Cody Bryan. And so far, Titusville's handled it pretty well with Mr. Oaks on that side. Doubles to the left now, stacked. Doubles to the right, stacked. They're about 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, off the guards and tackles. Barker looking to throw, dropping straight back. He's going to pull it down. Going to get some running room, yes. Now he's chased by Oaks, and now he's brought down. Took him up there and got him, Steve. I missed it.
I missed it, too, because I didn't see.
That was
we
a
got a flag. I didn't see. I'm trying to think of who that. Oh, that's Stearns there. That must have gone by in the pass rush. He's 64. You'll see him coming in here, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does come back. And then Oaks, oh, no, there was another young man that come up there quick, too, from the outside. I didn't see that number either. Right.
We talk about 3 blind
I think
mice
that's
out
Hogue,
there.
I think. Easton Hogue coming in there to make a hit, too, I believe.
But there's a flag on the play, and we'll wait and see what that call is going to be. That was a...
I'm not too sure who. I think it's against Maplewood.
I believe it is. It's a big one again on a third down play.
See, and this is you're starting to see here a little bit of what we saw last week with Titusville, where you start to lose your composure a little bit. This is their second personal foul here in this ball game. This is something you can't do. I mean, you got 3:06 to go in the first quarter, and you're down 19-0. You've got to keep your composure, try to find something that will work for you.
It brings up a fourth down. It should be third, I would think, but they have it marked.
It's
fourth
after.
over there.
I think it's after
the play. Dead ball.
Yeah.
Oh, fumble on the snap, and the punt's blocked at the goal line, and it comes out across to about the 10, 11-yard line. That's where Titusville will have it, first down and 10. And again, a bad snap, and kicker was unable to get the kick away. It was blocked, and Titusville have another short field.
Yeah, they're just having a heck of a time on the snaps, and you've seen 2 guys coming in there. Nosko's one of them, didn't see the number of the other one. and somebody got a hand on it. Looked like it's Scott Fry. I see coming back into the picture there, gets his hand on the punt. And Maplewood is just right now they are in some serious trouble. They've just got to find some way to stop this offense of Titusville's, and yet some way to generate some offense of their own. And so far they just haven't been able to do a thing.
Lamy comes wide to the right for Titusville. We send doubles to the left. Todd Brown with Hogue in the backfield. Brown gives it off to Hogue, straight ahead. Drives on down inside the 10. You can tell how much the game's been played inside the 25. Look at the field now. We were talking to Brian at the beginning of the game, and we even referred to how the field was in such good shape. But right there in the center, on those areas that's used a lot, you can see the mud coming through.
And unfortunately for Maplewood, it's inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's true. Under center, Todd Brown. Todd gives it off to Hogue. Hogue off the left side, and he's inside the 5 to about the 4 maybe. We'll see where they spot.
And we're just running off the left side of our offensive line there. On our side, that's where our big kids are at, and they have absolute control on this side of the line of scrimmage right now. And you're seeing Hogue picking up some nice yardage there for the Titusville offense.
Brings up a 3rd down and 3. The ball spotted at the 4. Brown sends Ackerman in motion to the left. Ball is given off to the first man, driving straight through and still driving inside the 4 to about the 2-yard line I'm looking at. They'll bring up a 4th down play for Titusville.
And it's, that was a tough one. I think Todd really on that one probably should have pulled that originally and gone wide because the left defensive end crashed in so hard. I might have been tempted to pull that one and try the outside, but they get a 1st down on it. Now 4 more tries now to get it in the end zone.
So it's 1st down and goal from the 2 as Titusville will set up. Todd looks like he might be going under center. Hogue is in the backfield. And also with
McIntyre.
And Titusville moves. And that'll be 5.
There's the first mistake Titusville's had tonight. A little anxious there on the right side. Looked like maybe Fry or maybe Signs or maybe both of them. There's a couple guys that might have moved there on the right side.
Yeah, I think they all kind of decided to take a jump there and see if they can get a head start. So it brings up 1st and goal from the 7 now. 1:23 to go first quarter. Titusville leading 19-0 with a major threat right now here at the 7-yard line. Titusville will stack their wideouts on both sides. And it will be now going to shotgun with Hogue. Probably another Reed series coming up here. Todd Brown out of shotgun. Low snap. Todd picks it up. He fumbles it again. And it is going to be
Maplewood's
ball, I believe. It is. Titusville turns it over. So Maplewood gets the break this time on a turnover by Titusville. And Maplewood will take over at 1st down and 10, right around their 15.
Yeah, and it all started with the snap being low, and that's one of those where Todd tried to catch the running back going through and might have been further ahead to just, instead of trying to hand the ball to the running back, follow the running back into that position. Penalty and a turnover for Titusville. This is not something you want to see us doing either.
1st down and 10, Maplewood. They send wide out to the left, have 1 to the right. Barker in shotgun. Barker set to go. Barker keeps the ball. Oh, and he's hit and stuck. And that is
Easton Hogue.
Easton Hogue with the hit. Ball carrier was Seeley. And
it's
Hogue.
A good thing because they've got Signs pushed to the outside. He had green to go there, and Hogue just out of that middle linebacker position hits him in a hurry. That's a good tackle there by Easton Hogue.
No gain in the play. 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds left here in the first period of play. Out of the huddle, Maplewood will send wideouts to the left and to the right. Dave Barker in shotgun once again. Puts a man in motion to the left. Ball is given on a counter, and it's Peterson. He's dropped immediately. Titusville stayed home on that counter, and maybe a loss of 1 on the play.
It looked like a line stunt because that was Justin Oakes, who's on the left defensive tackle. So they may have stunted him to the right. He got got a hand on an ankle.
Into the first quarter now. It's Titusville 19, Maplewood nothing. Titusville Rocket football on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Anderson Physical Therapy wants to get you back to doing the things you enjoy. Your treatment is customized to you, addressing a variety of aches and pains, including post-op, sports injuries, arthritis, headache, and fibromyalgia. Get the Anderson Advantage in 6 convenient locations throughout the Tri-County region: Titusville, Franklin, Seneca, Clarion, Cochranton, and Albion. Call 814-827-8148. Stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. 814-827-8148.
Armstrong is bringing Television Plus to all the TVs in your home. With our new digital adapter, you'll see more value from your Variety Pack or Premium Channel subscriptions. Watch your favorite Variety Pack channels like Disney XD or NBC Sports on every TV throughout your house. See HBO and Showtime series in the kitchen, or hit movies from Starz and Cinemax from the comfort of your bed. To order your digital adapters, visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/turniton. Armstrong, One Wire, infinite possibilities.
And welcome back to Carter Field. Our wireless mic coverage brought to you by McElroy's and Off-Duty Excavating. Brian, your thoughts on the first quarter?
South end of the field to learn more about THS Student United Way, an in-school branch of the Meadville Federal.
Brian, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Lucas, but I can barely hear you guys.
Hey, give us your thoughts on the first quarter.
First quarter's going pretty much how Titusville Rockets kind of drew it up, except for that fumble at the end. So if you're Coach Tom Hancock, you're feeling okay right now, but I'm sure you'd like to have that other touchdown on the board.
Alrighty, thank you, Brian. Jim, Steve?
3rd down and 12. Barker goes back. He wants to throw. He's trying to get the wide out coming across the middle, and that pass goes incomplete. Brings up a 4th down play here. Second play of the second quarter. Titusville leading 19-0.
Yeah, he's kind of lucky there because Todd Brown saw that pass coming and was almost there for an interception.
Yeah, I thought he was going to jump that. So it's going to be a 4th down punt situation. Paluski back to do the kick and gets the kick away, and Todd Brown fields it back at the 40-yard line, and that's where Titusville put in play 1st down and 10 at the Maplewood 40.
And that's what you want to do on a night like tonight. Don't let it hit the ground. Just catch it and don't let it slide through your hands, because it is, the rain is still coming down, and that ball, as the evening progresses, that ball is going to get a little bit more wet and a lot more slippery.
The advantage right now for Titusville is with the other end of the south end of the field, and it's not chewed up like the north end was there. And it's not real bad, but it is a noticeably different than it was at the beginning of the game. Out of shotgun, Brown on the counter. Comes to Signs. Signs trying to get the outside. He's at the 40. Drives ahead to about the 37-yard line. Brought down out there by Jeremy Dahl of Maplewood.
Yeah, he did a nice job here of getting this thing coming out. This is the linebacker too, and Jason Oakes Stearns just can't quite get to him to get him out of the way, so we never did get a chance to turn it upfield.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8, Titusville. Titusville will send Russ to the left, and I believe Brady Corcoran to the right. In the slot now is McIntyre. In motion comes Brady. Double reverse. Brady Corcoran has the ball. He's at the 40, the 35. He's at the 30. Cuts it back inside. He's at the 20, inside the 20 to about the 15 on the double reverse.
Yeah, this is a very slow developing play, but you've seen Maplewood, they react to that initial. You see the guards pull, so everybody goes to the left. Next thing you know, it's coming back to their right, and they're out of position, giving up the edge again. And Brady's got good speed. We all know that, and he's going to break that thing down around the 15.
Miller Peters kept Brady out of the end zone as Titusville have it at the 13-yard line, 1st down and 10. Second quarter action here at Carter Field. Titusville 19, Maplewood nothing. Titusville sends wideouts both sides. Signs in the slot left. Todd Brown out of shotgun. Todd gives it off to Signs, and he's going to be stopped big time. Loss of about 4 or so on the play.
Yeah, you'll be watching this here on the pull. Somebody forgot to pick this young man up right there. Jason Oakes just a little bit coming through there, but good penetration by Maplewood.
So 2nd down and 15. The ball's back out at the 19-yard line now for Titusville. Titusville keeps their wideouts in tight. Brown looking to throw. Throwing over the middle. He's got a man down the middle towards the end zone. Caught. No. Dropped the ball. Just nice effort, but just out of reach.
Yeah, Cody Signs. This is a nice. He looks this. He's got time to throw it, and he is wide open. And that's a catch Cody's got to make right there. He's got 2 hands on the ball. You got to pull that one in.
Laid out really nice right there. So Titusville now will have a 3rd down and 15 from the 19-yard line. And Maplewood's going to take a timeout. 10:05 left to go in the first half of play. Titusville 19, Maplewood nothing. We'll be back with more first half action right after this.
This is John Peterson from Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. With 60-degree days and 40-degree nights, we all know what's coming soon. To assist you in your preparation for the cold weather, we have added several new stove lines that will give you the best selection in northwestern Pennsylvania. We now offer Harmon wood, pellet, and coal stoves manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. We have 4 models ranging from 43 to 68,000 BTU and very impressive burn displays. We also have added Yodel, America's finest cast iron wood and gas stoves. They are great heaters and add real beauty to your home. We continue to offer the full line of Lopi, Avalon, and FPX wood, pellet, wood and gas stoves, fireplaces, and fireplace inserts. We also offer Cozy King, Fire Chief, and Leisure Line wood coal furnaces and boilers. We feature 50 units to choose from and 21 you can watch burn. Yes, we are the store with more value and choices for you. Come to Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. Pick out your stove, fireplace, or insert today. Yes, we have a fire burning just for you.
3rd down and 15 from the 19 for the Rockets. Todd Brown dropping back to throw. Looking to the left side. Now he's going to roll to his right. Still rolling, still looking. Going to throw towards the end zone. It'll be out of play. Incomplete.
That was a good effort there by Skylar McIntyre. He held on to the ball, just ran out of real estate there in the corner of the end zone. He's going to go to the right. He's going to be forced to the right.
Good block.
And yeah, good block. He's going to throw this thing down the field, and Skylar McIntyre is there just a little out of real estate there. If we had another yard width.
Hey, let's send it to New York for the
instant replay.
Instant replay.
I looked like he got 1 foot down. Kubalemi.
I like how they have a special commentator now just for that.
Just for that. Yeah. Do we have a former official?
Yeah. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
No.
No, not up here with us. Trips to the left for Titusville, single to the right. Brown's rolling to his left, still rolling. Looking downfield, looking towards the end zone to Signs and throws it out of the end zone in the left corner. And that'll be a turnover to Maplewood, 1st down and 10.
That was well covered there by Maplewood. The corner back there was with Signs the whole time. And, there's really no place for Todd to throw this thing, so he does the right thing, just throws that thing towards the back of the end zone where nobody's going to get it.
So the Titusville Rockets will give it over on downs. It'll be 1st down and 10 Maplewood now at their own 19. So a good defensive effort by the Tigers. And Titusville now will have to see if they can stop the Tigers, get the ball back on this side of the 50. Dave Barker at quarterback for the Tigers. Out of shotgun. Puts a man in motion to the right. And a bad snap. The ball's loose, and it's going to be recovered by Barker inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line.
But I can't even begin to guess at what happened here. I don't know whether the snap came off funny or he almost looked like he had both running backs in front of the quarterback before he had the ball there. So that's a 10-yard loss and a big mistake. And again, once again, this it makes playing defense easy when you do this.
Yeah, 2nd down and 20 is a little easier to defend, and it makes it difficult for an offense that's had trouble getting going anyway. But we'll see what they can come up with as they send a man wide to the right. That would be Tatters, and they got trips to the left. Barker all by himself. This is a dangerous play. Now he's going to move a man back into the backfield, and that'll be Peters. I wouldn't want to be back there with the rush Titusville have been putting on. Barker's rolling to his left, pulls it down. He's going to come up to the right. Now he's going to throw up short. It is incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver out at about the 20-yard line. And that receiver was Jeremy Dahl. And that'll go incomplete. Bring up a 3rd down and 20.
Quarterback does a nice job here. He steps up. He's getting pressure. And he's going to deliver a nice ball here. And as a receiver, you got to catch that. That's right there where it needs to be.
Todd Brown on the coverage for Titusville. Brings up a 3rd down and 20 with 8:48 left to go in the first half. Titusville leading 19-0. Maplewood will send wide out to the left, wide out to the right, and double in tight. Barker running out of shotgun. Barker gives it off to the first man through, and he's hit and dropped, no gain.
There again, that's Danny Stearns is the first one who's got penetration into that play, and the fullback ran right into Danny, tried to bounce it off, but by the time you do that, oh, that's Jason Oakes, I'm sorry, it's Oakes first, and then there's just a host of Titusville people there right now. Titusville has just dominated the line of scrimmage, and Maplewood's got to figure out a way to try to get something going offensively.
Miller Peters is getting up slowly after every play, really taking a beating. Good snap, the kick is going to come off the left foot, and it's going to be recovered or taken by Todd Brown. Todd breaks to the outside. He's out across the 20, inside the 20 to the 10, knocked out of bounds. And he's going to have a good return for Titusville. They're going to have the ball deep, very deep in Maplewood territory.
Yeah, it's Maplewood right now. They can't even get the ball close to midfield. They've been on long fields. Titusville's been on short fields, and this doesn't help you. Looking already at either 1st and 10 or 1st and goal from the 10.
Should be first. If it's at the 10, it is 1st and goal as they move the sticks away. First down and goal, Titusville at the 10-yard line.
Now, I hate to say this, but Titusville really needs a score here.
They do. They've been messing around here the last couple of possessions, and they've
and there it is again.
There's a penalty.
See, right now, and I don't mean to take over Coach Hancock's position here, but I'm calling a timeout right now, bringing him over, and I'm chewing him out a little bit here. What we've seen here over the last couple of possessions for Titusville is just absolutely a lack of focus right now, and you've got to get these kids back into this.
First down and 15 as Titusville will be penalized 5 on the illegal procedure. Yeah, I agree. We've lost our mental toughness here in the last 2 or 3 possessions. Todd Brown gives the ball off. No, he's going to throw a pass. Got a man all by himself. Brady Corcoran, end zone. Touchdown. Brady Corcoran all by himself. Todd made a good delivery. Titusville has the touchdown.
And it's a nice delivered ball here, and they're running open in the secondary, and you almost want to see possibly offensive interference on Cody Signs there as he was running with a moving pick, but
that's basketball.
I realize that, but I'm just kind of surprised that you've got 2 receivers, within 2 yards of each other. That's not normally how an offensive passing attack works.
Titusville's going to go for 2, leaving 25-0. Pick up the 2 if they can. Todd Brown looking to throw. Rolling to his left. Still rolling. Has a man in the end zone. Cody Signs. It's good. 2-point conversion for Titusville as it's 7:59. Titusville leads 27-0.
I thought right here you've got on the right side of the field there, you had Brady Hogue going out there. I thought you had an easy throw right there. He had an easy catch, but he breaks it off to the left side and sees Cody Signs in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So that's what we talked about you wanted to do. You kind of said you guys had to get a score here, get yourselves focused back in on this football game. Wait a minute. What are we doing here?
Oh, we got a hold.
We got a holding.
On the attempted point. Well, we missed that one.
I didn't see a flag.
Oh, cameraman did.
How come you didn't focus on it? I'd have seen it if you'd have put it on my screen, cameraman.
Well, it was up on the score, so it has to count.
Well, that's what I thought.
Well, I was about ready to yell at the scorekeeper for not putting 2 points up. All set to go. It'll be now an attempt back at the 25-yard line. Brown looking to throw. Brown still looking to throw. Comes to the left side. Now he's going to go deep to the left side. Got a man all by himself.
Did they give it? Yes, they did. Good job.
That is Easton Hogue.
Easton Hogue does a nice job, and that's a tough catch there because he was out of real estate too.
So Easton Hogue picks up the 2-point conversion.
But Todd does a nice thing here. You see where he's getting a little antsy, but he finally settles back down, sees Easton there in the corner, and he's got it. The feet are down. It's a good catch.
27-0 Titusville, 7:59 to go. We'll be back with the Rocket kickoff, or we're going to stay right here?
We'll stay right here. Hey, while we're looking at the replays, big thanks to Oil Creek Plastics for being our replay sponsor. We've had this really cool replay system in a box for 4 years. Never used it. And because of Oil Creek Plastics, we're able to use it. And it's been great.
Are you saying you needed Oil Creek to come in here and show you how to get it out of the box? Is that what the deal is here?
Yeah,
or what exactly is
that?
And
Steve Bodemer was busy, so C.J. Kervan came down and showed us how to hook it up. And Mike Podensky sat in the corner and just watched us.
Yeah, well, he had things to say, though, while he was doing that.
He did. But a big thanks to those guys. It's been great having that this year.
It has been fun. And for those of you who are listening on the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network, we apologize when we start referring to look at this, look at that, because we're going through the instant replay for those who are watching Stream TV in Armstrong. And it makes it kind of difficult if you're sitting at home listening on WTIV, saying, what, where is it? Yeah, but it's fun.
I did have somebody say to me, even on the radio, being able to break down the play is helpful as a listener.
Todd Brown on the kick. It's going to fall up short at about the 15, and it's going to be recovered at 25, make it, as the kick was short. But Maplewood gets it at the 25-yard line, first down and 10.
And that's not to poke fun of your play-by-play. It's just that in-depth analysis.
Listen, I want to let you guys know I've had enough. I'm not coming next week. I'm done. This is my last game.
Winter sports just around the corner.
Yeah.
Well, finally, Maplewood here gets some decent field position. Not their best of the night, but at least they're not backed up or inside their 10-yard line here like they have been the last couple of drives to start their drives.
Maplewood will send doubles to the right, single to the left. Believe Miller is the back. His uniform is starting to get dirty, kind of hard to see numbers. Ball is given off to the first man through. He's going to be stacked up across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Signs, Stearns, and I'm not too sure who the Easton Hogue. No, not Easton Hogue. It was didn't catch the number, but there again, you're still seeing numerous Titusville defenders at the ball carrier.
Pick up a 1, second down and 9. 7:30 left to go here in the first half. Titusville leading 27-0. Doubles to the right for Titusville, single to the left. Or check that for Maplewood. Barker out of shotgun. Gives it off he keeps. Comes out across the 25, close to the 30. Pick up about 3 on the play.
Fry and Nosco, but did you see the fullback get hit?
Boy, he got smacked.
He got smacked pretty good, and this is Jason Oakes who takes him out, and the other two do their job there. So you've got 2 more guys on the actual ball carrier, but that's what that's what they're designed. You've got to take this guy. You guys have to clean up here. Nice job there by the defense.
Yeah, Scott Fry from his defensive end position in that hit. Doubles to the left now for Maplewood, single to the right. Single back once again for the Tigers. Strong side left formation for Maplewood. Barker with the ball. Hands to the first man. No, he's going to keep, and he's going to be hit and dropped. He'll pick up a couple on the play. But not enough. It'll bring up a third down situation.
McIntyre comes in and makes a tackle. That's a good tackle by Skylar McIntyre. Yes, sir. It's a good job there. Filling in the hole there. They saw Easton Hogue shoot the gap early, forcing the quarterback into the inside.
So it brings up 4th down and 3 at the Maplewood 32-yard line. And so Maplewood now will have to kick. Back for Titusville, I believe, is Todd Brown. High snap. Get the kick away. It's a short kick. And it's going to hit at the 50, roll inside the 50, the 45, and it'll roll dead at about the Titusville 44. And that's where the Rockets will put it in play with 5:53 left here in the first half, leading 27-0.
One of the things Titusville's had the big advantage of is obviously in this game is field position. I mean, our drives have been, maybe 55, 60 yards. The longest drives just simply because of where we put the ball in play. It really, if you're a struggling football team, makes it tough on you to try to win a ball game when you're giving the other team such good field position.
Titusville comes out with doubles both sides. Brown at quarterback. Easton Hogue, the running back. Brown's going to keep it across the 45 and going to be hit, still driving ahead. And Peters brings him down at about the 47-yard line. Pick up about 3.
It's a good job by Peters here on this one because when I first saw him pull this ball, there's a big hole right here. And, again, you've got 2 guys from Maplewood way upfield. But Peters does a nice job of getting to him and then holding on to him to bring him down. Otherwise, Todd's running for a long gain.
Doubles both sides again for Titusville. 2nd down and 6 at their own 47. In motion goes Ackerman. Ball is kept by Brown. Brown driving straight ahead. And he's inside the 50 to the 49. Pick up of about 3 or so on the play. Brings up a 3rd and short.
Maplewood is just having trouble with this read option offense that Titusville has going right now. They had 2 guys there on that particular play pick up the fullback, Easton Hogue, leaving the quarterback uncovered. And whoever's supposed to have him is getting blocked because Todd's getting at least 5 yards when he does this.
Triples to the right for Titusville. Single to the left. Brady Corcoran now in the backfield. Quick out to the right side is complete to Cody Sines inside the 40 to 35. Driving straight ahead at the 30. Knocked out of bounds. That's a good quick pass to the outside. Picked up a bundle.
And we've seen this pass play a lot during the course of this year. The one thing that was nice about this, though, is you watch Todd's delivery. It's on a rope, but it's got Cody going upfield. Cody runs that out just a little bit and starts to bend that upfield, so he's got all the momentum going downfield when he catches the ball. It's a nice, well-timed, well-thrown play for Titusville.
4:35 left first half. 27-0 Titusville. First down and 10. They are at the Maplewood 30. Easton Hogue now back into the backfield. Titusville has a single to the left and double wing. Todd Brown at shotgun. Todd gives it on the reverse to McIntyre. McIntyre's got a big hole down around the 30, the 15, the 10, and down somewhere around the 5-yard line would be Skylar McIntyre.
Once again, it's the same thing as we've done all game long. Watch this. We're going to go to the outside. There's Jason Oakes. Must be feeling a little bit better. He's running. Look at him. He's down 15 yards downfield before he finds somebody to hit.
And unfortunately, it was Mr. Peters.
And it was Mr. Peters who's already feeling pretty bad. Yeah. But there again, Maplewood's got to find a way to set an edge out there. Titusville's going to keep going wide on them until they stop it.
First down and goal, Titusville at the 7-yard line of Maplewood. Brown under center now for Titusville. It goes to Hogue. Hogue drives straight ahead. He's inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line.
Nice job there on the defensive line. I don't know, number 59 there. Luke McPherson on the tackle and did a nice job there for Maplewood.
Titusville have it second down and goal from the 6 now with 3:45 left to go in the first half. Remind you to stay tuned for halftime activities. Of course, the Titusville High School Marching Band will be presented here for you to see and hear. Excellent season for the Titusville High School Marching Band.
Not too sure what, whether there was confusion or just not too sure what was going on there, but Titus will take a timeout.
Looking back at the season, guys, take a highlight.
Well, Grove City, wasn't it? It was the exciting game. Corey, they played very well. What would be a highlight?
The one play?
Yeah.
Would be the last touchdown play of the Grove City game.
Yeah.
14 seconds to go. You need to go 60 yards, wasn't it? About 60 yards
60.
To score a touchdown to win the ball game. And Todd throws a nice pass to Brady Corcoran, who gets it into the end zone for the win. I think that's probably the biggest highlight I can think of in the season. The only other one that I would consider would be Todd Brown's run in the Greenville game for the touchdown, where he came up, where Greenville tackler came up and made good, hard, solid contact on Todd, and he broke the tackle and ran it for a touchdown. But I would lean towards the Grove City play.
Yeah, I would. That's the one that I would pick also. I think one of the things it did is it proved to the kids they had the ability. It was kind of a season turner and perhaps even a program turner, kind of a program.
Right.
Let's check this right now. Titusville has a second down and 6 from the 6. Brown under center. Brady Corcoran in the backfield. Pitch back to Corcoran, going to the outside, and he slips and falls down. Looked like Maplewood had that one pretty well scouted out, too.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is I think what Brady thought was going to happen is that because they did come to the outside, they're coming out hard. He was going to try to cut her back there, and that's what the rain does. Makes things a little bit slick for guys that like to cut back.
Brings up a third down and 6, no gain on the play. Titusville leading 27-0 here with 3:05 left to go in the first half. Titusville now will go back to shotgun with doubles both ways, left and right. Put a man in motion to the left. Brown out of shotgun. Brown's going to give it off to Hogue. Hogue's going to drive straight ahead.
Brown has it.
And Brown kept it.
Yeah, Brown kept it.
Yeah, and there again, you've got defenders. They just can't seem to handle the.
No, Hogue had it.
No, Todd Brown has it. Can we rerun this?
No, Brown
Watch
had it. Did we give it to
Todd
Corcoran?
Brown? Yeah, Todd Brown has it to the outside and into the end zone where everybody thought. And, that's one of the things. The other option, the other plays on this option series. If you do it right, everybody is not sure, who really has the ball here. Obviously. Our play-by-play and our cameraman thought that it was handed off to the fullback.
Well, yeah, but you're standing looking at the screen. I'm looking through these windows.
I'm watching the same play.
Thanks to the
hey,
camera.
You know what? I'm just happy he's watching the same game.
You look like I made it to Carter Field, aren't you? Todd's going to try the extra point. Now he's going to flip over his back, and it's going to go nowhere. As Maplewood
That's
now
still
can
a
pick it
live
up.
ball.
It's a live ball. Maplewood has it, and the whistle's blowing. And in high school ball, it's not a live ball.
I said it was a live ball.
So don't talk about your broadcasters now, fellas.
Shoot.
2:41 left in the first half. 33-0 Titusville on top, and Titusville will be getting ready to kick off. So it's been kind of a situation here where, as you mentioned before, Maplewood's given us pretty good field position, other than the first touchdown, which was like 64-yard run by Todd. Everything else been kind of short field for Titusville. They've done pretty well, except for the conversions.
Well, and that's one of the things I want to point out here, because I can hear some of the grumbling going on now. It's 33-0 Titusville, and you're going to wonder why in the world would they run a fake extra point field goal attempt to get 2 points. The reason for that is at 35-point differential, you have a running clock then for the second half, and that's what Coach Hancock was after there. He's not trying to do anything to Maplewood. He just wants the running clock.
I would think as a coach you'd understand that's what you're trying to do.
As a coach, I'm not talking about the coaches of Maplewood. I'm just people who are listening or so forth that aren't necessarily aware of that rule or thinking, well, what's he doing? He's trying to rub their nose. That's not what's going on here. Coach Hancock would never do that to an opponent, because Lord knows in recent past, Titusville's had programs that have been worse on wins and losses than here. So that's what he was trying to do.
Todd Brown set to kick it off. And it's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit at the 20 and be picked up by Peters at about the 12-yard line. Tries to get to the outside. Gets a good block. He's out across the 25, the 30, and brought down at about the 32 by, I believe, McIntyre. Nice run by Miller Peters.
Nice effort by Miller Peters. We've seen this twice now out of this young man. And this is not an easy thing to do, because that ball's oblong. You never know where it's going to bounce. So he does a nice job of watching that into his hands, picks a direction, and then he's going to cut back to the outside, get a couple of blocks, and does a nice job.
First down and 10, Maplewood. The ball will be at their own 33 with 2:34 left to go here in the first half. Titusville leading 33-0. Maplewood out over the ball. They'll send a wide out to the right, and looks like they're going to stack trips to the left. Barker out of shotgun. Barker pitch back to Miller. Miller's trying to get the outside, flag down. Miller goes outside and is going to be hit and dropped at about the 35. Might be coming back.
Yeah, I think it probably will. I think it was Corcoran that came out to make the stop on that. Titusville does a decent job here. Cody Signs, you watch him, that's what he's taught to do, keep the blocker to the inside shoulder and string this play out. And that's what he does. Corcoran coming up to make a nice tackle. But I do think it's coming back with a hold.
We'll wait for the official to signify here for us what the call is going to be. He's talking to Titusville's captain, Easton Hogue. This is the first time this year I recall the officials actually talking to the players. Usually they just make the call and go.
Well, they look to the sidelines, and
these guys are going right
these
to the
guys
players.
are going to the players to make that, which
it's okay.
I think it's what should be done.
That's what the game's about.
Yeah, I think that the kids. The officials should keep the kids involved in these type of things. I don't think you necessarily have to go to the sideline for anything.
Go ahead, Luke.
No, I'm not going to say it.
You're sitting there laughing at me.
Because you were going to disagree with him.
No. He's my son.
No.
Oh, folks, I hope you enjoy it as much as we do, but maybe we're making it so you don't enjoy it. I don't know. First down 23 now for Maplewood on the penalty. And Maplewood will send trips to the left, a single to the right. Once again, as they get set to go. 2:25 left in the half. Titusville up 33-0. Barker, quick out to the left side, and the ball's dropped. Trying to get a quick screen to the left, and incomplete.
And this play, it has a chance to pick up a few yards. I don't think it's going to go too far, but again, miscues and not handling the ball has just been a big problem for Maplewood tonight.
We were watching them in warm-ups, and they were having difficulties with the ball. And the wet night, cold, could have an effect on that. Trips to the left for Maplewood, single to the right. Once again, Barker. at quarterback, dropping straight back, looking to throw.
Oh.
And getting pressure, going to throw a screen, and it's almost picked off by Jason Oakes.
Boy, that would have been a senior night play there for that young man, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
two things on this play. You're going to watch. It's Danny Stearns coming right up the middle and hits him. And there's Jason Oakes almost getting a pick here. And that's a good play there by the Titusville defensive front line.
2:17 left to go half. Titusville now with a defensive 3rd down and 23. The ball is at the 20-yard line of Maplewood, so a good stop here gives Titusville, again, pretty good field position. Maplewood will send trips to the right. Single wide out to the left. Single back. Again, Barker out of shotgun. Dropping straight back, looking to the right side. Now he's going to look over the middle. And the pass is going to go incomplete out of about the 42-yard line. And Scott Fry, was that who putting the pressure on?
That's Scott Fry coming from the left defensive end position. He's going to beat the tackle right off the snap and hits the quarterback just as he's trying to deliver the ball.
So it brings up a 4th down and 23 now for Maplewood at their own 20. And they'll go to punt formation. Todd Brown will be standing back about midfield. Baruski will be doing the kicking, I believe, for Maplewood. Running to his left, gets the kick away. Fair catch is called for. Now they're going to let the ball drop inside the 50. It'll go dead at about the Titusville 49. And that's where Titusville will put it in play. 1st down and 10 with 2:04 left to go first half. So we'll see what Coach Hancock will draw up now in this drive. The ball at the Titusville 49-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Rockets.
I think probably what you're going to see is Titusville's got 2 minutes to go, 3 timeouts. You're going to want to score again yet. So, I wouldn't be surprised if you see this ball in the air a little bit. He wants to get to the running clock, and that's typical in high school. And you want that
short second half
here.
Titusville with the ball. Todd Brown's going to run across the 45, the 40. He's loose. The 35, the 30. They're not going to get him. No flag. Touchdown, Titusville. 51-yard by Todd Brown, and I don't know if anybody touched him.
I don't think so either. And once again,
he looked quick.
Well, there's through there, and there's just nobody there. The nice job, and in two ways, we've got control of the line of scrimmage, but we're also getting to that second level.
Yeah.
We got people on linebackers that can't now fill a hole, and he's just off to the races and gone. Good blocking downfield. You're right. I don't think anybody touched Todd.
So it's 39-0 now, Titusville, as they get set to kick the extra point. And now that running clock does come into effect in the second half. Unless, of course, Maplewood scores here in the last 2 minutes. Todd Brown will be doing the extra point. Ackerman to hold. I think the field's getting a little bit sloppy on the ends. Bad snap. Todd's going to pick it up and going to run it. Can he get it in? And he goes to the outside. He does. He takes it in for the conversion. And Titusville picks up the 2-point conversion. 41-0 Titusville with 1:54 to go in the first half. Rocket football on the Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.
Stop into Donovan Bauer Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram for the best prices of the year on new 14 and 15s and certified pre-owned vehicles. We have vehicles coming out our wazoos.
Jeep Patriot and Jeep Compass up to $2,500 rebate.
We also have the Chrysler 300 with up to $4,000 in rebates and the 200 with up to $3,000 in rebates.
We have vehicles coming out our wazoos. Donovan Bauer Auto Group on the Hightown Road in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
1:54 left to go in the half. Titusville 41, Maplewood 0. Brown to kick off. Short kick, it's going to hit at the 30. It's going to be picked up at about the 12. 14, Peters straight up the middle. Ooh, 4 or 5 Rockets hit him at about the 29-yard line. That's what will put him 1st down and 10 now in play at the 29.
And that's good coverage there by our kickoff coverage team there. There was a lot of brown shirts on that poor young man there, and he took some shots. Titusville's coming in here full speed. And then 1, 2, 3, almost at the same time.
So Titusville's defense will go into play here with Maplewood taking it first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line. So far, Maplewood not able to get an offense going here this evening. It's been a really rough evening for them offensively. Singles to the left and to the right for Maplewood. Barker in shotgun. Puts a man in motion to the left. The ball is given off to the first man, drive straight ahead across the 30 to about the 31. Pick up by 2 on the play.
Oaks at the bottom of that pass there. Nice job of playing off the block.
Miller Peters was the ball carrier. I'm sorry.
You've seen a lot of the Peters young man from Maplewood. He's going to have to carry the load here right now. It looks like they rely quite heavily on him.
He's a 5'11", 185-pound senior, so he's got some good size to him. But he's really taking some strong hits. Both ends in tight once again for Maplewood. Peters in the backfield along with Barker. In split, both sides. Quarterback looking to pitch. Now he throws back to Miller. Miller comes out across the 35, close to the 40, and it may be the initial first down for Maplewood. See where the spot's going to be now.
Yeah, I think it's a first down. I think this is, it almost looked like it was going to be a shovel pass. You watch the quarterback, it's almost like he's looking, where's my receiver?
Yeah.
And then he just remembered, I got Peters behind me, so it was a nice job. Maybe a block in the back there. Tough to see on that angle, but a good play for Maplewood.
First down and 10 Maplewood now. The ball's out at their 40. 51 seconds left here in the first half. Maplewood comes out. We'll send wide out to the left, a wide out to the right. And they're playing with both ends in tight. Formation we don't see real often anymore. Full line. Barker dropping back to throw. Still dropping back. Throws over the right side, and it goes out of play on the left side at about the 45-yard line. Brings up the second down.
Yeah, it looks like they're using this full line as a full protection package, trying to keep the Rockets out of their quarterback's face. We didn't get much pressure on that place. They did a nice job to a quarterback, just a little bit high in the throw.
Full line meaning simply that they have a center, 2 guards, 2 tackles, 2 tight ends. And as I say, that's a formation you're not used to seeing a lot right now with all this spread offense going on in high school ball.
A lot of times you don't even see a tight end.
That's true. Very true.
Or the fullback, or all of that. They like to go to these wide spread a defense out. Again, Maplewood in the same position.
Both ends tight again. A man in motion to the left. Dahl. Barker rolling to his left, going to get pressured, and the ball is going to come out of his hands as he is hit and dropped. Several Rockets in on the quarterback that time.
And I think Stearns is the one that delivers the ball. Fry cuts off the rollout. And take your pick. I think it's either Stearns or Oaks. Either one of them is not going to feel good to the quarterback.
Brings up a third down and 10. The ball is at the 40-yard line of Maplewood with 23 seconds left to go in the first half. Mr. Barker's had a tough evening also at quarterback. He's a 5'9", 175-pound senior. Trips to the right now for Maplewood. They have a single wide out to the left. Titus will probably just tee off here with their linemen. We'll see. Barker out of shotgun. Wants to come to the left side. Ball is thrown up a little bit short, and it goes incomplete at about the 37-yard line. Brings up a fourth down with 18 seconds left to go in the half. Fourth down and 10 from their own 40. It looks like they're going to go into punt formation.
Just couldn't really get enough on that, I don't think. I think he had a throwing lane. I don't know whether the ball is the ball could be very slick by this time, too.
Yeah, it looks like he's having trouble gripping it. Kick is away, and it's going to hit at the Titusville 35, roll inside the 35 to the 32, and that's where Titusville will have a first down and 10 with 9 seconds left to go in the half. Titusville leading 41-0, perhaps knee time here to finish this half.
Yeah, I think you'll see the V formation out of Titusville, and that's one of the things I think you have to remember. You look at the young man's size playing quarterback at 5'9", You're kind of trying to equate that to how big his hands are, and the bigger the hands on a night like tonight, the better off you are as a quarterback. And if the hands aren't real big, that ball becomes almost impossible to hold on to.
9 seconds left to go in the half. Titusville leading 41-0. We'll see what Titusville chooses to do here to end the half.
Help yourself.
Titusville comes out of the huddle.
Burke, they're going to have you sit.
Doubles to the left, single to the right. Todd is going to go under center.
You don't have to wear your hood down. I don't listen about her once she starts thing, right?
And on the snap, Todd's going to take the knee. So the first half will come to an end here at Carter Field on senior night. The score, Titusville 41, Maplewood 0. Rocket football on the Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Be right back.
Bayless Fuel in Titusville carries a full line of automotive and truck maintenance supplies, like Wix filters, the best performing, most reliable filters in the world. Interstate Batteries, the #1 replacement brand battery in North America. Plus, Bayless is your recycling center for your used batteries. Bayless Fuel also carries motor oils, greases, and specialty lubricants, like hydraulic oils, transmission fluid, brake fluid, antifreeze, and more. And we haven't forgotten about you loggers. Bayless Fuel carries Oregon chains and bars, bar and chain oils, helmets, chaps, marking paint, and safety glasses. After you're done, clean up with Gojo Cleaner and Shot Towels. Let the friendly staff find the right product for the job at hand. Bayless Fuel in Titusville is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Bayless Fuel on South Brown Street in Titusville.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has a reliable history of tradition and excellence in the community. They're trustworthy for all your needs, including pre-planning to ease your time of grief when the time comes. Garrett has served Titusville and the surrounding area for over 40 years, treating you with the utmost care, respect, and compassion. The professionals at Garrett are known for extending their kindnesses beyond the funeral. Garrett Funeral Home, now with 2 locations, 203 East Main and 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Oil Creek Plastics, the industry leader in polyethylene pipe, is proud to be a part of the Titusville community and a proud sponsor of Titusville High School athletics. Located off Route 27 in East Titusville, Oil Creek Plastics has been a vested part of the Titusville community for 28 years. At Oil Creek Plastics, we take pride in supporting our community and are thrilled to bring instant and slow motion replay to the Stream's Titusville Rocket sports broadcasts. In Titusville and here to stay, Oil Creek Plastics. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets.
Are you looking for low-cost financial services and outstanding personal attention? Oil Country Federal Credit Union has been providing both to their members for 58 years. Oil Country Federal Credit Union truly can make a difference with a variety of financial services, including checking accounts with no minimum balance and no monthly service charge, generous overdraft privileges, Visa debit, and low-interest credit cards, loans, online bill pay, and more. And now, Oil Country Federal Credit offers the convenience of mobile banking. This powerful tool allows you to access and manage your accounts anytime, anywhere. It's easy to use, it's portable, and it's free. Oil Country Federal Credit Union is committed to offering financial solutions that fit your lifestyle. Log on to oilcountryfcu.org to find out more, or visit them at 1050 East Spring Street in Titusville. Your financial well-being comes first at Oil Country Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Cabinets by Curtis, Thompson Run Tire halftime show, and we're going to be bringing you the sounds of the Titusville High School Marching Band in just a few moments. First, we've been talking about senior night here and saluting the seniors. We also got to thank the fans who show up to support the Titusville Rockets, and one such fan is joining us right now. Dr. Adam Middleton, how are you?
Good. This is a great game, man. It's awesome to watch these guys doing well.
Now, you're here pretty much every home game.
Yeah.
What is it? What draws you to be at Carter Field on a Friday night?
Oh, man, this is a great stadium. The game is just so much fun to come and watch this. My kids think that this is actually the Steelers.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. They always mistake when we are going to this game. They're like, hey, we're going to watch the Steelers. Hey, these guys are great. They've been playing hard. My hat's off to the coaching this year. They've been building this team, and you can see it coming alive. These seniors, as they go off tonight, they've been a huge leadership part of this program that I think we're going to build into something really special here in the next few years. So it's really happy. Tom and all the coaches are really doing a good job. I'm happy to see them.
So it is senior night. Tell us about your senior night memories here at Carter Field.
Oh, man, my senior night here at Carter Field, I was in the stands because my football career ended in 11th grade. So I was probably yelling my head off and throwing confetti.
Was that difficult for you to be in the stands instead of on the field?
Oh, I still have dreams every once in a while about finishing up that last year of football and staying in. I really wish, I could take it back and do it over again, but this is a great game, and you only get one chance to do it like this. Strapping on the pads and getting out there and playing Smash Mouth, it's just something special. And once you get out of high school, unless you're a really, really talented few of the individuals that get to go on and play in college, this is like the last chance. I went on and played some rugby and at Palmer College Chiropractic, and that was a special thing too, but it's nothing like putting pads on it and hitting it like these guys do. So it's an awesome thing.
Alrighty. Doc, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a strong Rocket supporter.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, at the half, Rockets lead 41-0. We'll get Jim and Steve's thoughts, and also Brian DeFonso a little bit later on here. It is the halftime show. We're going to be bringing you the sounds of the marching band next when Rocket football continues on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.
Anderson Physical Therapy wants to get you back to doing the things you enjoy. Your treatment is customized to you, addressing a variety of aches and pains, including post-op, sports injuries, arthritis, headache, and fibromyalgia. Get the Anderson Advantage in 6 convenient locations throughout the Tri-County region: Titusville, Franklin, Seneca, Clarion, Cochranton, and Albion. Call 814-827-8148. Stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. 814-827-8148.
You see our vans every day. They travel the length of our broadband network, bringing you the best services available. Our technicians and representatives are knowledgeable, available, and nationally recognized as being among the very best in the business. We're a regular presence in our community, always ready to lend a hand. We're Armstrong, a leader in the broadband industry, your friends and neighbors, taking pride in our jobs, and a real partner in making our community a better place.
And welcome back. It is the halftime show here. Rockets lead 41-0 as the Titusville High School Marching Band takes the field, and we are proud to bring you the sounds of the high school marching band. This is Rocket football on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Our halftime coverage here is brought to you by Cabinets by Curtis and Thompson Run Tire.
Now, you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun. As the monster comes alive, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Titusville High School Marching Band performing here at Carter Field. And guys, what a season for these men and women.
Well, you know, we were just sitting here talking that this is probably one of the important factors of high school football. Steve mentioned about 5 games ago that he was always in the locker room, never got a chance to see them, but he was impressed with the sound. I have been impressed with the marching band the whole year, Luke. I still contend, and I haven't seen all the bands in the area, of course, and I know this band has competed at places, but I can't believe there's too many bands that play better than this band. They may not march as well as some other bands. I don't know that. I don't know how to judge it, but as far as musical ability and performance on the musical end of things, they are outstanding. It's just so clean cut with every note. I'm just very, very, very impressed with what's going on with the high school marching band. Really thanked them. It just adds a lot to the football season.
Absolutely. Guys, 41-0 here at the half. We'll get our thoughts on the second half of play in just a moment. The rain continues to fall here in Titusville at Carter Field. This has been the Rocket Halftime Show brought to you by Cabinets by Curtis and Thompson Run Tire.
Bayless Fuel in Titusville carries a full line of automotive and truck maintenance supplies. Like Wix filters, the best performing, most reliable filters in the world. Interstate Batteries, the #1 replacement brand battery in North America. Plus, Bayless is your recycling center for your used batteries. Bayless Fuel also carries motor oils, greases, and specialty lubricants like hydraulic oils, transmission fluid, brake fluid, antifreeze, and more. And we haven't forgotten about you loggers. Bayless Fuel carries Oregon chains and bars, bar and chain oils, helmets, chaps, marking paint, and safety glasses. After you're done, clean up with Gojo Cleaner and Shot Towels. Let the friendly staff find the right product for the job at hand. Bayless Fuel in Titusville is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Bayless Fuel on South Brown Street in Titusville.
When you want brilliant color, gorgeous coverage, and an elegant finish that lasts, there's only one place to turn. Easy Care and Weatherall, made in the USA by True Value. It's not just paint, it's your personality. True Value. Start right, start here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm on it. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're covered, Kevin.
Thanks, Melinda.
Wait, I have blah blah insurance, so person, come help.
Hey, Grandma. 6 callers ahead of us, Jimmy.
You're not helping.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway. That's getting to a better state.
Bill Eminger in Titusville is there to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway.
Alrighty, welcome back to Carter Field. 41-0 as we get set to start the second half of play. And guys, the second half, Titusville's got to come out and not let up. How do you keep the kids focused and stay in the game?
I don't think it's going to be too difficult, to be honest with you. It's beyond senior night. You're up 41-0. You went in that locker room extremely confident. And I think, truthfully, as a senior, I come out saying, why'd we do this? Now he's going to pull me. There's a chance this is going to be a fast clock, and I want to play my senior year. We should have kept this at 35 points or 34 points and under. But I don't think I have any trouble. Do you, Steve, keeping the momentum?
No, I don't think so. But then again, I don't think I think you're right. I don't think you'll see the seniors playing too deep into this half. If it were me, we talked about it before. What do you do here? It's 41-0 already. Obviously, Maplewood has had its troubles tonight. We talked about how do you handle this. Well, the first thing I do is my senior starters will start this half, and we'll start on, I think, defense, because I think we took the ball, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start on defense.
No, we kicked off, I think.
We kicked off. Okay, so we're going to start on offense. So I'm going to start my seniors. I'm going to start my normal offense here to start this half. And as we start to progress down the field, I'm going to start pulling them out and giving them a chance to be recognized by the crowd. And substitute some of my younger guys. I'm just going to work my way down that way.
Would you consider as a coach, and I don't want to second guess Mr. Hancock, but would you consider this series seniors, next series this, and next senior series back and forth, and let your seniors get a little bit more playing time that way? Or would you mix them with younger kids?
I think probably what I would do is, because if we were unusually warm, maybe I would. But I've got kids here who have played the whole first half. They're going to start here the second half. They're going to be warm. You're not going to sit them out here for maybe what could amount to 5, 7, 10 minutes, let them get cold, and then try to put them back on the field again, because you're going to run into a possibility of injuries, something like that happening. I would think you pull them
I would do that if they were basketball players. If the wrestlers, leave them out there.
Well, that's probably true, but then
that was a wasted comment. Mo Burns didn't pay attention to me.
We laughed.
But yeah, I think
that's something.
This is going to be a tough thing to do here. Is you got to keep you want your young kids now to get a chance to play, and this is typically what you do in a ball game such as this, but at the same time, it's senior night. So Coach Hancock has the challenge of trying to find out when really is a nice, when is enough. I got to pull my seniors out. I can't let this thing get too far.
See with these underclassmen, how much of tonight's going to last until this summer and
next year?
Yeah.
I think a fair amount.
I think that's overrated.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Here's the thing, and I'll tell you why I think it is.
This was Steve's last night, so it's just let him
my
go.
oldest son, Mark, when he was a junior, that year they went 3-6. Had a bad year, didn't win their last ball game. Next year they turn around, they go 8-3. So I don't know that this one ball game necessarily sets you up for next year.
But this is
I do think this year is going to help you set up next year.
But I think one ball game can set the individual up for next year. What's the last thing you remember? It's the last thing you did. And so if you're playing this last ball game as a younger person, it gives you a little bit of incentive to go to the weight room. From an individual basis.
I think it does, but I don't think that.
Did you hear that? He said he was sorry.
I don't think that momentum lasts very long.
No, it doesn't.
That's the thing.
The last thing you said was I put my glasses down here, and then you forgot where they were. So
all set to go, and the ball is kicked and it goes out of bounds right around the 27-yard line. So we'll quit our nonsense here and get back to football as Titusville will put it in play. First down and 10 out at their 35-yard line. I don't think Mr. Hancock will have him kick it off. I shouldn't say that. The penalty can be either a re-kick or take the ball first and 10 at the 35. And it appears as though Mr. Hancock says we'll take it at the 35.
And I would too.
Yes.
Especially tonight.
Wet
ball
night.
Bounce around, slip out of your hands.
So Titusville has a first down and 10. Titusville will start things off with double wides to the right, double wide to the left. Easton Hogue is in the backfield, as Todd Brown will go out of the shotgun as usual. Starting his seniors and his first team would be Coach Hancock. Ball is given off. No, it's kept by Todd Brown. Pulls it down and drives ahead to the 37. And he's going to be stopped there for pick up about 2 on the play.
Not a bad job there by the Maplewood defense here, though I do think Todd kind of misread that one. I think if you look at this here, the end's pinching down, but not right at the fullback. I'd have given that to Hogue to let him take it around the left side. But Todd decided to keep that, and he'll pick up a yard or 2.
We were talking about what Titusville's going to do. What do you do with Maplewood at the halftime? That was ruling with the tackle. What do you do as a coach down 41-0 in your final game of the season? So it's a good, important second half for Maplewood also. Singles both sides for Titusville. On the counter, goes to Ackerman. Ackerman tries to get the outside. Oh, Jason Oaks, good block. Cross the 40, the 45, and close to midfield is Chase Ackerman. Be enough for the first down.
Yeah, this is all set up here by Mr. Oaks. You can see him pulling around. Stearns does a nice job a little there. There's a bump on 7 to give him the edge, and then he continues downfield. Nice block there. That's a lot of work there for Jason Oaks. That's a long run.
Good second block. First down and 10, Titusville at the Titusville 49-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. Titusville leading 41-0. Doubles both sides now for Titusville. Brown out of shotgun. Goes to Corcoran. Corcoran cuts to the right side. Cuts it upfield. He's out across the 40. He's loose at the 30, the 20, and he may go all the way. He does. Takes it all the way in. 51-yard Brady Corcoran. So the young sophomore shows his speed to Maplewood, gets to the outside, and takes it to the house.
Yeah, there's a little crease, and again we see Oaks coming across, and they're just kicking the defense to the outside, sealing the inside, making a running hole. But we do have a flag back at around the 50. I didn't see it.
Run that back, Luke.
Didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll have to run this back and see if we can see it.
Again, we're still, our offensive line is just dominating up front right now. Maplewood's got to find a way to get some penetration here to kind of stop these counters.
Corcoran comes out after that 51-yard run. I'm not sure what the block was. We'll see what the call is going to be. It's against Titusville, obviously. Hold. So the ball will come back inside the 50 to the Titusville 40, check that 39-yard line, and it'll be a first down and 20 for Titusville.
And it's a big break here for Maplewood because that's Titusville's going to put another touchdown on them real quick here. And, of course, the clock is running now. It's going to be a continuous clock.
Titusville now first down and 20 as Brown now will go under center. Todd hands off to Hogue. Hogue drives straight across. He's across the 45 to the 47. Picks up about 7 on the play. And a lot of extra pushing and shoving. And whistles are blowing, but no flags. And Titusville will have a second down in a bundle.
And they're just turning the inside of that defensive line to the outside. They're just opening a big hole right up the middle for Easton Hogue. He's 5 yards downfield before anybody even gets a hand on him.
Second down and 12 for Titusville. Ball is at the Titusville 47-yard line. As Steve mentioned, running clock here, 9:30 and the clock running here left in the third quarter. Be a short second half. Titusville has doubles to the left. Single back. Now in motion is Brown. Ball on a double reverse comes to Rick Brown, and Brown tries to break a tackle, almost gets away, and Peters comes up and gets a lot of help. As in there to also finish off the play is Newfer for Maplewood.
This is Zach Wellman here that makes the play originally. He stays at home, sees this reverse, and makes a nice play here. It just holds on. And then the rest of the Maplewood Tigers coming in to finish off the tackle. But that's a good job by that young man staying at home.
Third down 17, Titusville now at their own 41. So Titusville will have to try to pick up 17 here or kick it away. We'll see what Mr. Hancock dials up. Trips to the left for Titusville, doubles to the right. They're going to spread them out, 5 receivers. Brown dropping straight back, looking to throw, looking deep. Got a man deep. Thrown to the 15. Oh, in and out of the hands at the 15-yard line. Really good ball, good effort out there by Titusville. So it'll bring up fourth down.
And this is
a good ball.
Yeah, good ball. Plenty of time here for Todd to make the throw. And I think that's Brady Corcoran there on the outside. They forget about him. And we've seen a lot of teams, not just Maplewood, who's obviously having some problems tonight, but we've seen a lot of teams lose track of Brady Corcoran. And I just don't understand that. Coming into this, if you're doing any scouting at all, you know you've got to watch this young man on the outside.
Yeah, and not only is he pretty quick, he has very good hands.
Yeah, I'm really kind of surprised he didn't haul that in.
So Brady now will go back to punt for Titusville, fourth down 17. Todd Brown comes out to the left side as a gunner. Good snap. Brady gets a kick away, and it's a good kick. It's going to hit at the 30, and it hits Maplewood Tiger, and it's recovered by Titusville, and it will be Titusville's ball. Another mistake by Maplewood, and Titusville will have a first down and 10 at about the 32 of Maplewood.
I'm just not too sure here what this young man is even thinking. You either get up there and catch the ball, or you get away from it. Mistakes like that will just drive a coach absolutely crazy.
In defense of the young man, he's a freshman, so.
Well, that's a freshman mistake, but still
a mistake.
You either come up and catch the ball or get away from it.
It does look like he tries to twist a little bit to get around it.
Well, I think he's originally thinking I can get up there and catch it, then realizes he can't.
McIntyre is loose to the right side. He's driving for the end zone. He's in for the touchdown from 32 yards out. So Mr. McIntyre gets the touchdown for Titusville. And Titusville now will go in with the extra point attempt.
And this is what happens when you make a mistake and you give somebody who's really got their offense going another opportunity again on a short field to boot. You just can't hand things to an opponent the way Maplewood has done it tonight.
Check that, 47-0 Titusville with 7:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Titusville will attempt the extra point. Chase Ackerman will hold. Todd Brown will be kicking. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:13 left to go in the third. Titusville 48, Maplewood nothing. We'll be back with Rocket Kickoff right after this.
When you want brilliant color, gorgeous coverage, and an elegant finish that lasts, there's only one place to turn. Easy Care and Weatherall, made in the USA by True Value. It's not just paint, it's your personality. True Value. Start right, start here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm on it. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're covered, Kevin.
Thanks, Melinda.
Wait, I have blah blah insurance, so person, come help.
Hey, Grandma. 6 callers ahead of us, Jimmy.
You're not helping.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway. That's getting to a better state.
Bill Eminger in Titusville is there to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway.
Todd Brown tees it up at the 40. Titusville leading 48-0, 7:13 to go in the third. Todd gets the kick. It's going to be a short kick. Hit somewhere around the 25. Picked up by Peters at about the 20-yard line. Comes out across maybe the 25 where he's going to be brought down. And Maplewood will put it in play 1st and 10 at about their own 25, 26-yard line.
Just absolutely no place there for that young man to take the football. Titusville does a nice job. They just stay in their lanes and have it covered really well.
1st down and 10 for Maplewood at their own 26-yard line. 7:04 left here in the third. Maplewood will come out and they'll keep ends in tight. They're going to go to a triple backfield. The old T formation we called this back in the 1920s. Barker under center. Pitch back to the fullback, back to the quarterback. A little flea flicker. Got a man going deep, and it is incomplete out at about 50-yard line. Intended out there for Noah Marvin.
Yeah, I think we're going to get caught for roughing the passer, I think.
Was there a flag?
Yeah, there's a flag back by the quarterback, but this is a nice job by the secondary. They didn't get fooled on the handoff on the flea flicker and stayed with their receivers.
And it will be a penalty against Titusville, so we'll assume you're right. Hate to admit that.
Just write this day down.
31st of October. He said his son was right. 52 years later.
It's Halloween. Nobody's going to believe that.
So the 15-yard penalty takes the ball out to the 41-yard line for Maplewood. 1st down and 10. Singles to the right and to the left for Maplewood. Back into shotgun is Barker. Sends the man in motion to the left. Slow snap. Gives it off to the man in motion, and he's going to be dropped.
They fumbled it.
Fumble ball, yeah, and it looks like Titusville may have it. Titusville signal if they have it. We'll have to see. Is they umpile. It is Titusville's ball. So on the attempted reverse, Sealy gives it up, and Titusville takes over 1st down and 10 at the Maplewood 38-yard line.
Hey, now the key to this play when you're running a reverse, run this back here, you'll see the ball carrier coming across, the initial handoff, and it's okay, but these guys have to understand who's supposed to go near the line of scrimmage and who's supposed to go further back, and they run right into each other on that particular play. Again, handing the ball to Titusville.
1st down and 10, Titusville doubles both sides for the Rockets. Brown and Easton Hogue both get hit. I'm not too sure which one had the football. I think Hogue did. We'll see when they get up.
Hogue carries the ball.
No gain, maybe a gain of 1.
Not sure who has it. Has a nice job there. I think it's 70 and 70's on the bottom. 2's in there. I don't know their names, but
Ruin was number 70.
And Noah Marvin. Nice job there, holding ground.
Brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Rockets. 5:20 left to go here in the third. Titusville has doubles to the right, single to the left. Brown at quarterback with Easton Hogue in the backfield. On the counter, coming across the left side, out across the 45. It's checked at the 35 to about the 32-yard line, and that will be Skylar McIntyre. Picks up about 6 or so on the play.
And, Maplewood's doing a little bit better job of trying to get to the outside and making people cut back in, because on those outside sweeps, you want them to cut back in. That's where the defense flow is coming from the inside out. They're doing a little better job of setting an edge.
Titusville with a 3rd down and 4. The ball is at the Maplewood 32. Doubles to the right for Titusville. Ball's given off to the first man. That's Corcoran. Corcoran straight up to settle. He's going to get to the outside, and nobody's going to get him.
Yeah, we got a flag, 2 flags.
Yeah. That was a good run by Brady Corcoran, but it's going to be coming back.
Yeah, big hole there on the right side there.
Maybe because of the hold.
Might be why.
Broke a couple of illegal procedure.
Legal formation, I think.
Yeah.
Illegal motion on the Rockets to bring the play back.
That's a good read by Brady, though, on the run.
It's a nice read on that. He sees the hole, gets up in there, and then makes his cut. That's a nice job by a sophomore running back. That's a good job.
If you're Brady, are you a little frustrated?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think, you've.
He understands football. He knows that
yeah,
these things happen.
I don't think so. Obviously,
he's a very mature sophomore.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Very knowledgeable. He has football knowledge. Things we've seen him do this season shows a lot of maturity for a young kid, a young sophomore.
I remember he played last year.
Oh,
so
he did.
That's
big difference.
helped. That makes a big difference. A little bit more experience
He
there.
played very well last year
Yes,
as
he
a
did.
freshman. So Titusville now has it, 3rd down and 9 at the 37 of Maplewood. And on the counter, it goes to Skylar McIntyre. McIntyre's to the outside once again, and he's going to be hit and dropped before he can get too far downfield at the 30-yard line, maybe the 29, we'll see.
And again, this is this counter that Titusville's run so well here tonight, and Oaks is coming around to the outside, kicks him into the outside. McIntyre takes it up inside, and I think that's a linebacker or maybe a corner that makes the tackle there, leaving it about 4th and 5.
So we'll see now what Titusville will do with 3:35 clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Titusville leading 48-0 over Maplewood Tigers. And been a very difficult night for the Tigers. Unable to get much going on. Shot themselves in the foot most of the evening, Steve, with their interceptions. And they threw a couple of interceptions and fumbles and not being able to get their offense
Just
going.
a lot of miscues
a lot of
for Maplewood tonight.
Titusville under center now. Hogue in the backfield. It goes to Hogue. Straight ahead. And I don't think he's going to get there. Good stop.
So either. Good play by the Maplewood defense on this. The right side of the Maplewood defense, 22 and 59.
Kyle Newfer.
Do a nice job of holding their ground.
Luke McPherson.
Tackled by number 59, Luke McPherson.
So it brings up a 1st down and 10 now for Maplewood as Titusville turns it over on downs.
And you're going to start seeing, I think, new numbers coming back on for Titusville. They're going to start subbing people out.
Corcoran's out of the ball game, and Watkins is in for Brady on the outside corner. 1st down and 10. Maplewood at the 30. Barker out of shotgun. Barker gives it the first, fumbles the ball. And I'm not sure. I think maybe Titusville might have gotten it again. Giving it off to the first man through, and the ball was mishandled. And Titusville has it once again. Wow. Cody Signs with the recovery we're hearing. So Titusville has a 1st down and 10 now, and it will be at the Maplewood 32. So once again, Maplewood unable to execute, and they put themselves in very difficult position defensively.
I'm not even sure. I know we've had one interception and now 3 or 4 fumbles.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
That's just tough to win that way.
McIntyre in motion to the right. Brown keeps the ball. Brown straight up field, and he's driving straight ahead and headed and knocked out of bounds somewhere around the 10. So Titusville will have 1st down at somewhere around the 10.
And that's not a bad read there on that option there for Todd. Not giving it to Hogue, going outside, and has a nice crease on the inside there.
Ball spotted at 15.
Yeah, again, we've had, pretty much anything you do here tonight, if you're Titusville, pretty much everything you've done is work tonight. Maplewood just obviously is not their night.
Titusville 1st down and 10 from the Maplewood 15. Single to the right, doubles to the left for Titusville. First man through, and it's going to be Easton Hogue, and he's stacked up. Pickup of a few here in the play.
And a nice job there by the front there, tackle. And then for the Tigers, they kind of held their ground a little bit.
They're playing a lot better on the interior line.
Well, we've seen a couple of different things there we've seen out of Maplewood tonight, particularly on their right side of their defense. But they're setting an edge on the outside much better, forcing Titusville to turn it up quicker.
Brown out of shotgun on the counter. goes to Cody Signs. Signs trying to drive towards the end zone. He's down around the 5. And it'll be close to a first down. We got a flag down.
There is a flag on the flag.
And that will be coming back, more than likely a hold on Titusville. 1:01 left to go here in the third quarter. It is a 48-0 game. The Rockets on top. Been Titusville all the way here this evening, right from the get-go. Started off with a 64-yard touchdown run by Todd Brown, and everything's been going on from that point on.
Yeah, and that's what we said we'd see Titusville do, but probably coming out of here tonight being senior night, get an early jump on things, get a couple of breaks, and break this thing open early on, and that's exactly what they did. And they've had some help, to be quite honest with you. Not that Titusville's not playing well. They are. They're doing what a good football team should do. But Maplewood is just, like we said, 1 interception, 4 fumbles that they've lost. So, it's just something that Titusville's just been able to do to them tonight.
That was a personal foul penalty on Titusville, 15-yard penalty. It's 2nd down and 21 from the 26. Brown's going to keep it straight up the middle. Comes across the left side. Nobody's going to get him, I don't think. He's in for the touchdown. Todd Brown on the keeper, right up the middle from 26 yards out. 54-0 Titusville.
Yeah, and that's a high snap that he handled well, and there's a missed tackle right there. And then it's just speed as he just is outrunning the defenders to the end zone.
So with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Todd Brown takes it to the house, and he'll come in now to attempt the extra point at 54-0. First time these schools have met in 19 years. Maybe 19 more.
Might be if you're
tough. Snap, placement, kick, and the kick is no good. 45 seconds left to go in the third. 54-0 Titusville. We'll be back with a Rocket kickoff right after this.
This is John Peterson from Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. With 60-degree days and 40-degree nights, we all know what's coming soon. To assist you in your preparation for the cold weather, we have added several new stove lines that will give you the best selection in northwestern Pennsylvania. We now offer Harmon wood, pellet, and coal stoves manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. We have 4 models ranging from 43 to 68,000 BTU and very impressive burn displays. We also have added Yodel, America's finest cast iron wood and gas stoves. They are great heaters and add real beauty to your home. We continue to offer the full line of Lopi, Avalon, and FPX wood, pellet, wood and gas stoves, fireplaces, and fireplace inserts. We also offer Cozy King, Fire Chief, and Leisure Line wood coal furnaces and boilers. We feature 50 units to choose from and 21 you can watch burn. Yes, we are the store with more value and choices for you. Come to Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. Pick out your stove, fireplace, or insert today. Yes, we have a fire burning just for you.
45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Todd Brown with a kickoff. It's going to hit at about the 35, and it will be covered down there by Maplewood. They're waiting for it to go out of bounds, but it's a good thing Maplewood jumped on that because Titusville was about ready to.
Hey, we're going to go to Brian DeFonso real quick. Our wireless mic coverage brought to you by McElroy's and also Off Duty Excavating. So go visit McElroy's and Off Duty Excavating. Brian, good job from the Rockets. Hard to file a report from the field on a game like this.
Yeah, absolutely. The Titusville Rockets in complete control. Maplewood, I don't know what the final count is going to be. I'll have to look at my stat sheet, but I count at least 5 turnovers for the Maplewood Tigers. They were a little bit outmanned coming into tonight, but then when you give away the ball 5 times, it doesn't make it any easier. Titusville Rockets are cruising. They will get their 4th win of the season.
All righty. Thank you, Brian, very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you down on the field with Coach Hancock after the game.
Maplewood 1st down and 10. Give the ball off to the first man through. He's going to get stacked up, maybe pick up a couple on the play. As time runs down here in the third quarter. 54-0 Titusville, and they pick up a 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for Maplewood as time will run out and expire here in the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Titusville leads 54-0. We'll be back with 4th quarter action. Rocket Football brought to you on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Stay with us.
The Titusville Moose Family Center number 84 is a proud supporter of Titusville Rocket Athletics. And just like in Rocket Sports, the Titusville Moose Lodge is committed to working together to make our community a better place to live, work, and play. The Titusville Moose Family Center contributes thousands of dollars into scholarship opportunities for area students, in addition to supporting other nonprofit entities in our own backyard. Students, get involved with your community and make a difference. Good luck, Rockets, and know we'll always be cheering for you from the Titusville Moose Family Center.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has a reliable history of tradition and excellence in the community. They're trustworthy for all your needs, including pre-planning to ease your time of grief when the time comes. Garrett has served Titusville and the surrounding area for over 40 years, treating you with the utmost care, respect, and compassion. The professionals at Garrett are known for extending their kindnesses beyond the funeral. Garrett Funeral Home, now with 2 locations, 203 East Main and 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Fourth quarter action to get underway here. Titusville leading 54-0 as Maplewood has a first down and 10. Check that, second down and 7 at their own 26. Barker again at quarterback. Waiting for the snap. Has singles both sides. Barker gives it the first man through. He's going to be hit and dropped. Pick up a couple on the play. Bring up a third down and long.
Looked like a sophomore, 5'11", 180-pound Gavin Reisinger looked like on the tackle.
Titusville with all new defense in here starting the fourth quarter. So Coach Hancock has polled his seniors.
Yeah, excuse me, that was Lewis Cruz that made the tackle there.
Barker brings his team out over the ball with a third down and 6 situation. Signals both ways, a receiver from the right coming across. Ball is given to the first man, and he's going to get nothing as he picks up maybe 1, but he'll bring up a fourth down and long. And Maplewood, with this score, may continue to run the ball.
Yeah, Michael Vance, number 66, a sophomore, now into the ball game. They're playing the right defensive end, made a nice play, tackle on that defensive play. We're seeing a lot of new numbers, cleaner jerseys now.
Yeah, you can actually see the numbers.
Teams.
Fourth down and 6. The ball at the 28-yard line of Maplewood. Signals to the right and left for the Tigers. Double tight end set. 1 running back behind Barker at quarterback. Dropping back, wants to throw over the middle. Throws the ball up short and almost picked off by Watkins, I believe.
Yeah, Michael Watkins. I'm not too sure who. Number 16, I think it is. I think they're the two that collide on this. Looks like they both trying to make a play in the ball. And collide, I don't have a 16 on the program, so I don't know who that was. But anyway, it's incomplete, and Titusville, I guess it was, might have been 15 to Rose. Might have been in on that play with them. So incomplete, Titusville first and 10, and short field.
Yeah, it's at the 28-yard line of Maplewood as Titusville tries to get their second offense together here to get into the game. Clock is running, 10-13 left to go in the ball game. It's been all Titusville all night long if you just joined us. Titusville got off to a very good start, intercepted a pass on the first series for Maplewood, and then from 65 yards out, about 65 yards out, Todd Brown took the ball to the house, and Titusville went up 7-0, and from that point on, Maplewood just struggling with several turnovers, and Titusville being able to take advantage. Delay a game now against Titusville, as the ball be moved back 5 yards, be first down and 15 from the 33.
And that's a sideline penalty right there. They should have this. No, it's hard. When you're trying to get a second team set up here to go, the coaches are trying to grab bodies to make sure you've got, a guard, 2 tackles, a tight end, a receiver.
Well, why did you just say JVN? Number 2's in.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. We have all the answers.
Ball's
given off to the second man coming across on the counter. Comes to the outside, not going to get there. He's going to be dropped at about the 35-yard line. I believe that's Wagner. No, check that.
Platt Locke. Locke Platt.
Locke Platt.
88, he's a sophomore. Has an opportunity here to carry the ball, and Maplewood here doing a nice job stringing this play out.
Second down and 17 for Titusville back at the 35 of Maplewood. Chase Ackerman's at quarterback for Titusville. Chase on the counter going the other way to Watkins. Watkins turns it upfield and gets inside the 35, to about the 33. I thought he might break that one.
I did too there for a minute. There's a defender here up here right. Missed the number here, but he's got a shot to make it. That's number 7. We've seen him make those tackles early in the game, just a little too far on the outside.
Yeah, Zach Wellman. So it brings up a 3rd down and 15 for Titusville. 8:45 left to go in the ball game. Ackerman sends Watkins in motion to the left for the Rockets. Ball is given off to, no, Ackerman's going to keep it, and he's going to be dropped at the 35 on the read. And to make the hit was Mark Crago. And that's a 4th down play now for.
That didn't look real smooth. For those of you who are watching, you see that mesh point that happens between the quarterback and the running back on these read option series. If you don't have a lot of practice times, you don't get a lot of reps in practice on that. It's very hard to get that mesh down.
So Titusville will have it now 4th down and quite a few, and they're going to punt it away. Coming in to kick the ball will be Easton Hogue. No, check that. That's not right. I can't see the number.
24, Nate Brown, I think it is.
So Titusville to kick it away, gets a good snap, kicks it down the right side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Short kick, somewhere right around the 25-yard line. So that's where the Maplewood Tigers will put it in play. 1st down and 10 at their own 25 with 7:43 left to go in the ball game.
And you see the coaches now trying to get everybody's attention as to who they want off the field and who they want on the field.
We'll grab names for Titusville as we go through here. Maplewood, 1st down and 10. Titusville leading 54-0. As we mentioned, it's been Titusville all the way here this evening as Maplewood, as Brian alluded to, and I think correctly, Maplewood bit outgunned here this evening, but you make all these mistakes, it really hurts you. Singles both sides for Maplewood. Barker sends a man in motion. Dahl, man, he's looking to throw. Throws over the middle. No, throws up short to Dahl, and he's not going to get much of anything. No, he does drive across to the 30-yard line, so pick up 5 on the play.
Yeah, he threw this thing out to the flat. Michael, I think it's Watkins. Michael Watkins comes up quick from the corner position, but just misses the tackle here. Coming off here, and here comes, you'll see Watkins coming up here in a hurry.
Yep.
Just misses him, and there's somebody else that misses him, and it's because they're not used to it. You're seeing a lot of hands get out there, hit with the shoulders.
Trips to the left now for the Tigers. Pitch comes to Barker to the tailback, coming across the left side, 35, the 40, and the 45 of Titusville is checked at the 45, Maplewood to the 50 and driven out of bounds. Big hit in there by Titusville.
I would say Nate Brown and DeRose and Jack Garrett, all 3 on the tackle, but this is a good play. They set the edge here. Might have got away with a hold there on the defensive end. There's one there coming in that couldn't quite hold on there. There's Garrett and the rest. At least the nice thing you see here is you see the young kids coming out here. They're trying to deliver a pop here on these tackles, and that's what you want to see out of the kids that are going to be coming back for you next year.
1st down and 10 now for Maplewood. They're inside the 50 at the Titusville 47. Single to the right, trips to the left. Ball is given to the first man through, and he's going to be hit and dropped as he drives ahead. Okay, check a number here for the running back when they unpile. And we're still looking to see. Can you see that number?
That's DeRose on the tackle.
Who's that masked man?
I think it's DeRose that comes up from the middle back or makes the initial contact. That's a good job. DeRose is a freshman, so and you're going to see a lot of freshmen and sophomore playing here right now for Titusville. So you're getting a chance of seeing what you're going to have coming back to you next year.
2nd down and 8 at the Titusville 46. 5:45 to go in the ball game. Trips left side again. Now they put a man in motion to the right. Ball's given off the first man through. Drives straight ahead. Comes up to about the 41 of Titusville. And it'll be short of a 1st down. 3rd and about 2.
Brown and Austin Foster are going to make the tackle here on that to hold them just shy, a couple yards shy of the 1st down.
So 3rd down 3. They mark it at the 41 of Titusville with 5:10 left to go in the ball game. Trips now to the right. Look for the pitch wide right here. Barker at quarterback. Pitch wide right. Fumble. And Maplewood recovers. Parulski is the ball carrier. The pitch was a little high, hard to handle.
Yeah, that was a little high. You're looking at a team that is just right now, and all night, have been so far out of sync. Nothing looks fluid to their offense in particular here tonight.
4th down 6 at the Titusville 43 for Maplewood. As they come out, they're going to send trips to the left, a single to the right. I didn't see much of Mr. Peters this half. Miller Peters, number 10 for Maplewood. He had a good first half. Barker looking to throw to the left side, going to go deep. Got a man deep, and it is complete. And to 10, the 5, touchdown. Maplewood. Good ball by Barker. Gets it out to the wideout, and that's Jeremy Dahl, and he takes it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and there's no pressure on him this time, so he has an opportunity to step up into the pocket, and he throws the ball deep down the field, and we just let somebody get behind us there. And that's the one thing about the substitutions here. You hate to give up the shutout, but, you want these young kids to play and learn from that.
So 4:11 to go in the ball game, 54-6, and we'll see if their kicker, who is a young lady, by the way, Brianna Proudfoot, to do the kicking. Snap, placement, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. 4:11 to go in the ball game, 54-6. Titusville will be back with the Maplewood kickoff right after this.
Anderson Physical Therapy wants to get you back to doing the things you enjoy. Your treatment is customized to you, addressing a variety of aches and pains, including post-op, sports injuries, arthritis, headache, and fibromyalgia. Get the Anderson Advantage in 6 convenient locations throughout the Tri-County region: Titusville, Franklin, Seneca, Clarion, Cochranton, and Albion. Call 814-827-8148. Stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. 814-827-8148.
You see our vans every day. They travel the length of our broadband network, bringing you the best services available. Our technicians and representatives are knowledgeable, available, and nationally recognized as being among the very best in the business. We're a regular presence in our community, always ready to lend a hand. We're Armstrong, a leader in the broadband industry, your friends and neighbors, taking pride in our jobs, and a real partner in making our community a better place.
All set to kick off. Maplewood to Titusville, 54-6. Maplewood just put the first points on the board here with 4:11 to go in the game. Left-footed kick. It's going to go down to the right side. Can be picked up out there by Titusville at about the 20-yard line, 25. Trying to get across the middle side. He breaks the tackles. Cody Signs out across the 40. Checked at the 30 and dropped it about the 32-yard line. So Titusville put it in play, first down and 10 at about their own 30. Now there's a flag.
There's a flag.
And that's going to be a dead ball foul. It cost somebody 15. I'm not sure who it is. But we'll take a look here and wait for the officials to sort things out for us. Cody Signs is brought down. And I believe that was going to be on Titusville. And that was just my quick guess.
They're going to talk it over.
Yeah, they're discussing
Could
this.
be one of these where it's on both.
Personal foul.
It's on Maplewood.
Maplewood. I thought maybe a Titusville blocker came in a little late there, but they're saying no. It's against Maplewood.
Apparently, it was doing something at the bottom of the pile, or as he was getting up off the pile, or the officials heard something. I'm not sure. Obviously, don't know which, but Maplewood is turning their backs and walking.
So we're waiting. I don't know what the delay is in call. If it's a personal foul, step off 15. Let's get this game underway.
I would just keep it here till next year.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch some basketball. 15 stepped off, so it takes the ball out to the 45-yard line. Personal foul on Maplewood. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Titusville with their second offense in, and they get set to go. Titusville doubles both sides. Man in motion, Watkins to the left. Ball is kept by the quarterback, Ackerman, and he's going to get nothing except about 5 or 6 white shirts all over him.
Yeah, there again, that mesh point just isn't quite there between he and DeRose. And if it would have been me, I'd have given it to Mr. DeRose, let him take the punishment.
After getting smacked by 5 guys.
Self-preservation dictates that I hand the ball off.
He was a quarterback. He understands this out of the triple option.
I was going to say, remember, I ran a triple option.
Don't touch me.
No.
Speaking of skirts, trips to the right for Titusville, single to the left. Ackerman at quarterback gives it off to DeRose. DeRose is going to be hit and stopped, no gain.
Yeah, it's a good play by the Maplewood. And you speak of that.
There's another flag and another personal foul.
Somebody is.
Maplewood young man is.
And it looks like it's going against Maplewood by the reaction of them.
Well, I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you've seen all year.
I'm out of here. Thank you, folks, for listening.
I didn't see. Let's see if they see it on the replay. I just don't see it.
When you were here and Fred Bloom was with me and Pete Riccozzi, I didn't have this kind of static. To bring my son on board.
I just want to say, when you sit there talking about that, don't touch me, don't touch me. I remember running at Greenville, the option at Greenville, and I took the ball over the left side and had a guy around my leg. And turned and looked, and here their middle linebacker had a 20-yard head start at me.
Jim Lazaruk.
Oh, wow.
And he hit me helmet to helmet, put me, out. We're talking O-U-T. Out.
He went home with me that night.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember how I got home.
Trips to the left for Titusville. Ackerman under center. Pitch back comes to Watkins. Watkins cuts it up, and now he's going to try to cut it back, and nothing's going to happen. He's going to lose about 2.
You sort of laugh about that now, but obviously
I
today. Well, but today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
He would never played again that year.
I mean,
he was unconscious for 30 minutes on the field, truthfully.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm trying to broadcast. My wife's home scrubbing floors, and I'm trying not to get her all excited and upset. I just say, Bodemer got his bell rung. 30 minutes later, he gets up off. They call the doctor out of the stands. Hadn't been right since.
Hey,
Second down and 13 at the 45 of Maplewood. Titusville waiting to run some clock down here, waiting for the official to raise his hand. Last 5 seconds of the time. That's the wrong time to be looking at your play.
Yeah.
And the snap, high snap. Counter goes to Watkins. Goes to the outside. Nice cut. He's not going to get anything after that, but he made a nice move initially. Brings up a 3rd down and long for Titusville.
Yeah, that always kind of makes me nervous when I see him, the official raising his hand, meaning you've got 5 seconds to snap the ball, and my quarterback's looking at his wristband again to see what play he's supposed to be running. That's. But the other thing back on that game too, it did take me a while to get up, but it wasn't. But I'll bet you 5 minutes later, he came out of the defensive backfield again and hit our fullback and knocked him out of the ball game the same way.
Wow.
A tough kid. 6'3", 190. I remember it well.
I don't.
55 seconds left to go in the ball game. Doubles both sides for Titusville. Going to get a penalty here if they don't hustle it. Bad snap. Titusville controls it, and nice play by Ackerman. He's going to get hit in the backfield, but he and DeRose got kind of tied up there, and Titusville loses some more yardage.
And
4th down in the bundle now.
The snap was just a little bit to the inside. But Ackerman does do a nice job controlling it and trying to get something out of it.
Well, there's 20 seconds left to go when they spotted the ball, so we really don't have to run another play.
And probably won't.
4th down and 19 at the 49, and Titusville will not have to run another play, so this game's going to end with the final score here at Titusville's Carter Field on senior night, the last game of the season. Titusville's going to win this one 54-6 over Maplewood. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after this.
Bayless Fuel in Titusville carries a full line of automotive and truck maintenance supplies. Like Wix Filters, the best performing, most reliable filters in the world. Interstate Batteries, the #1 replacement brand battery in North America. Plus, Bayless is your recycling center for your used batteries. Bayless Fuel also carries motor oils, greases, and specialty lubricants like hydraulic oils, transmission fluid, brake fluid, antifreeze, and more. And we haven't forgotten about you loggers. Bayless Fuel carries Oregon chains and bars, bar and chain oils, helmets, chaps, marking paint, and safety glasses. After you're done, clean up with Gojo Cleaner and Shot Towels. Let the friendly staff find the right product for the job at hand. Bayless Fuel in Titusville is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Bayless Fuel on South Brown Street in Titusville.
The Titusville Moose Family Center, number 84, is a proud supporter of Titusville Rocket Athletics. And just like in Rocket Sports, the Titusville Moose Lodge is committed to working together to make our community a better place to live, work, and play. The Titusville Moose Family Center contributes thousands of dollars into scholarship opportunities for area students, in addition to supporting other nonprofit entities in our own backyard. Students, get involved with your community and make a difference. Good luck, Rockets, and know we'll always be cheering for you from the Titusville Moose Family Center.
When you want brilliant color, gorgeous coverage, and an elegant finish that lasts, there's only one place to turn. Easy Care and Weatherall, made in the USA by True Value. It's not just paint, it's your personality. True Value. Start right, start here.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has a reliable history of tradition and excellence in the community. They're trustworthy for all your needs, including pre-planning to ease your time of grief when the time comes. Garrett has served Titusville and the surrounding area for over 40 years, treating you with the utmost care, respect, and compassion. The professionals at Garrett are known for extending their kindnesses beyond the funeral. Garrett Funeral Home, now with 2 locations, 203 East Main and 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on it. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're covered, Kevin.
Thanks, Melinda.
Wait, I have blah blah insurance, so person, come help.
Hey, Grandma. 6 callers ahead of us, Jimmy.
You're not helping.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway. That's getting to a better state.
Bill Eminger in Titusville is there to help you anytime, anywhere, anyway.
And welcome back to the Blue Canoe True Value post-game show. Luke Rio, Jim Bodemer, Steve Bodemer, Adam Bodemer with you this final game of the season here at Carter Field. And we're going to thank all our sponsors in just a moment. I want to thank you guys. What a great year. It's been a lot of fun this year. Adam, Steve, Jim, Mike Holischek, Carol Johnson, all you guys, big thanks to a wonderful year once again. It's been a lot of fun to cover these guys, and you guys certainly add magic to the airwaves. And no, and I'm being very no. Okay, you know what? Mute. So people actually enjoy listening to you guys, and I personally want to thank you guys for everything that you've done this year. You got 2 seconds. What?
2 seconds. I can tell how thankful you are. You put us on mute.
I did.
It's really good.
It's the only way I get to talk. We're going to be going down to the field. Our wireless mic coverage tonight brought to you by McElroy's and Off-Duty Excavating. Brian's going to have an interview with Coach Hancock, and we'll get your thoughts on not only tonight, guys, but this season and what the Rockets have to look forward to next year.
Oh, now?
Well, we're gonna. Well, we are gonna go to Brian here in just a second.
Mr. Producer, you gotta explain things to us old people.
Yeah.
We're going down on the field. Brian is going to be talking with Coach Hancock as the team has just broken the huddle. They meet, of course, with him after every play, every game.
And we'll go to him right now. McElroy Flower and Off-Duty Excavating.
Okay, here we are at the Carter Field, a rain-soaked Carter Field, but a happy Coach Tom Hancock. The Titusville Rockets come out a winner, 54-6. Coach, I think it pretty much went according to script. You guys took control right away, kind of like how you wanted, and never really let Maplewood get in the ball game.
Yep, that's pretty much what we had mapped out. We did. The only thing we had it mapped up that we were getting the ball first, but other than that, we did. Our defense did a great job tonight. A lot of penetration. Took advantage of them putting it on the ground, and we were just real pleased how the kids played. We're happy for the seniors. Happy for everything that we accomplished, and we were glad to have Maplewood, take the game and hopefully, like I said, we can continue, to have that rivalry and continue on.
Must have been nice to be able to get all 10 seniors in tonight. I know that, you didn't start, all 10 seniors didn't get starting positions, but when you get it to your last game of your high school career, you had to have been thrilled you were able to get them in there.
Yeah, that's, we tried the kickoff return. We had all our seniors in, and, we got everybody on that field tonight, and that was, it's hard. It is juggling a lot of people, and so that's, we try to do the best we can, but it is hard, and especially when you're running the clock, it's kind of hard too, though. But, yeah, we were thrilled to have them all in there, and they all contributed and planted seeds for our younger kids, so we were real happy with them.
Okay, well, as I was looking at some of the players on a team, unfortunately, the Titusville Rockets are not going to the playoffs this year. However, let's take a look at some individual performances. And I know, call me a homer, call me whatever you want. I don't think there's too many quarterbacks in our league that are better than what you have at number 12, Todd Brown. And I'm certainly hoping that some other coaches in the league have noticed when it comes to deciding some all-star teams.
I certainly hope so. I mean, at some point, again, we want to win with class too, and the long third down, we emptied the backfield, and I said, well, we got to get a first down, so that's what we'll try. And you could see the strength in his arm, and it was just, inches away from making that catch. So, he and his legs too. I mean, he ran. I don't know what the total is, but it's got to be pretty close to 100 tonight.
Yeah, I think it will be. I'll do some totals when I get back at the when I get back to the office. And of course, now I'm going to put my newspaper hat on. You can read all about that tomorrow morning in the Titusville Herald. But another thing I want to say, you have 10 seniors, and Adam, I hope you can get a shot. They're starting to gather there in the middle of the field. It's become kind of a tradition here at Titusville. There's usually something out special for them, and they got to walk across the field to get it. This has got to be kind of a proud moment for you, Todd. I'm sure you're going to miss these guys.
Absolutely. They are a great group of kids, and I wish them success in anything they do in the future. And they've overcome adversity throughout the year and throughout the years. So I wish them the best.
Okay, here they go for what has looked like the old mudslide here at Carter Field. I've seen. Sorry for the parents. They're going to have to put some extra detergent on those uniforms before returning it. Hey, Coach, I just want to say that's been great getting back into the program. It's been great working with you as always. We'll definitely be seeing each other down the line. Again, I just want to thank you for coming talking to me after a win and after a loss. A very class act, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, gentlemen, that's it. That's here from Carter Field. The Titusville Rockets come out on top in the finale, 54-6. Gentlemen, I'm going inside where it's dry.
Thank you, Brian. Our wireless mic coverage tonight brought to you by McElroy's and Off Duty Excavating. We have the Corky's Pizza Family Video Player of the Game.
Yeah, I'm not going to make the call. Well, we've been up here discussing it. We didn't want to cost Corky's a whole lot of money.
That's why we keep talking, because
we're trying to figure this out.
Who to do this.
Yeah, we didn't want to cost Corky's a whole lot. We thought about giving it to all the seniors because they've just given us a lot of fun this year. But we have come down.
But Lori, we haven't done that.
No, we haven't done that. Don't no. We haven't done that.
We want to keep you in business.
Yeah, that's right. It's very difficult because a lot of the kids had very good games tonight. We had 54 points on the board. Somebody played pretty well defensively and offensively, but kind of took the count up this way and looked towards Mr. Easton Hogue for the player of the game this evening.
Yeah, and I thought Easton had a good ball game. And the one thing you can say about Easton Hogue throughout the course of the season is he was our biggest contact hitter.
Yeah.
He was not afraid to put a shoulder to you and bring you down. And when he got a good shot on you, you went down. He didn't let you break tackles.
And if you like winter sports, you want to see what type of an athlete he is, go watch wrestling. He's a tough kid. He wrestles around 155, and you'll see he just carries it through to the next sport. So our congratulations to Easton Hogue. Our congratulations to Tom Hancock and his coaching staff. Did a great job this year and making the transition into a new coaching phase. His second year, he's got things going in the right direction. We appreciate it, and we thank him for his help.
Alrighty, guys, final here, 54-6 for Mike and Carol. Adam, Steve, Jim, I'm Luke Rio. Thank you so much for joining us this season for Titusville Rocket Fall Sports. Look forward to bringing you the exciting action of winter sports, minus the snow. But that's all right.
We'll
Also,
get there.
also a big thanks to Armstrong and Missy working back at the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.